So
Okay.
you can actually carry on conversations with people in the chat and not have them wait 20 seconds before they get an answer. It's immediate. And since I do a lot of
That'd be nice.
tutorials, I like the immediacy of it. And I joined up the
Oh, can
same.
they hear me?
I don't know if anyone's actually watching it. Let's see. Let me refresh this. Uh, yeah, no one's. Oh, one's watching. Maybe that's me watching. I don't
Could
know
be.
if it counts you or not. Like if it counts me. There we go.
I'm not watching, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's beam.pro/NOKYARD. And I'm getting really a lot of delay on the on my end, my capture card end, which is weird. Maybe it's just trying to catch up here. Maybe I have too many apps running.
Hold on, I'm just logging in right now to your stream. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Hello? Hello? Oh yeah,
yeah.
I can hear myself on stream.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, of course you can. Yeah, I don't know why the stream is so laggy though. That's odd. That usually the webcam is instant, and it's like,
Hmm.
oh, and about half an hour. Okay, okay,
What do you
cool.
do tutorials on?
Just forging, just general stuff. I just do impromptu tutorials as they come up. But if so, that's the problem. You have to watch about 5 hours of video to get about 20 minutes of tutorial. So, but I don't know
That's what I
why.
find with tutorials. Tutorial videos is blah 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 blah. 5 minutes later, okay, now get to the tutorial.
Yeah, like if you extracted the tutorial, they'd be pretty good. But I just it
Yeah.
takes me a while to. Uh, but I just that might not be an idea. I could go through and extract the actual tutorial parts out of it. But I like things to be more impromptu rather than set up and scripted. And I'm just trying to figure out
Right.
why my webcam. See, I don't get it. My CPU. Oh, I know why. Wait a sec. Okay, it's not me. It's the actual stream that's the issue. Like when you see the stream.
Okay, I have to put it the stream on mute.
Okay. Like it's
I can see you, but can you move around?
yeah. Hold on a sec. What I'm gonna do is slowly rotate the camera.
Yeah, I need. Okay. It's a little choppy, but
Okay, it's caught up now. Yeah. Okay. It
all right.
was it was stagnant before. Now we've caught up and we're good. So let me just
Good.
it's going to minimize the two screens so it's less work for the video card. Yeah, I yeah, now you see it's not oh, I know why. It's this is weird. When the control is on the game, it's fine. But when I move the mouse back over to the other screen, it lags up like crazy. So I'm just gonna get rid of the screen altogether. Just have the Xbox app up and click on here. Okay, how does the stream look? Is it nice and smooth now?
Yeah, yeah, it's nice and smooth now.
Okay, that's what it was. When I clicked away from the Forge app, it that's what it did. Okay. So anyhow, if anyone's watching, I know. But here's the thing: I get about 6 viewers on live, and then about 100 people watch the video the next day on YouTube. So I'm here with Silent, and
Crowd.
he's rebuilding he's doing a remake of a Halo map, and I wonder if anyone can guess which map he's remaking.
Yeah, take a guess.
Take a big guess. It's midship.
Wrong, it's heretic.
Oh, it's Heretic.
Well, that's the same thing.
And I think I can see that you're probably going to use the Phantom as decoration in bits, like use the tail
Well,
section and the wing section. And
if you look at bottom mid, there, I do have the Phantom because I have two Phantoms actually on the side, but there's a lot of detail on the bottom part
Oh, that's what
that I
the.
use for the.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the
Oh, that's what
Phantom
you
right
got.
there.
Mhm.
Wow,
Yep, that's right.
that is
I used a
cool.
portion of it. Yeah.
Oh, that is nice. So let me go look at the Phantom.
So yeah, sometimes what I like to do when I take a look at a piece, maybe like a portion of that Phantom, and I'll use that as a decoration tool.
Yeah, like the jets on the side. That's pretty cool.
So yeah, there's different.
The
And
the
now, in
drop
fact, I
hole.
used one Phantom to use two different pieces, one on the bottom and one on the top. So if you
Oh, oh,
look
I
at the
see. So
top,
you'll have the Phantom. You'll use the bottom.
the
Oh,
top
I
part,
see. I see. I'm looking at it right now. So you have the bottom and the first floor, and
and now, and that's the top part. There you, or that's actually the
that's the
back part
top
of the
part
Phantom.
right there. Oh, that is so
Yeah.
cool. So
So I'm
that's
using it two different places.
that's what I like to do. That's what I'm trying to do with my map is be as efficient with pieces as possible.
Absolutely, you need to be because because if you're not, you're gonna get run into frame rate issues
Oh,
and
frame
budget
rate
count.
and running out of budget and everything
Yeah,
else.
all that
Yeah,
stuff.
you have to be as efficient as possible.
Plus, I'm going to use as few as phantoms as possible because the number of polygons on that phantom
Yeah, you
was
don't want to use a ton of
significant.
them. You want to use
Yeah,
maybe like four in each base or something like that.
yeah, yeah. Because I remember when I remade the Covenant Griffball Court, which I'm sure you saw.
Yeah.
Um, I had a whole bunch of pelicans, but the frame rate was
Oh, I know. I
terrible.
love that court, but the frame rate was terrible, terrible, terrible.
But it'll look beautiful, right?
Oh, did
But
it
the
ever?
frame rate was
Yeah, but for considering how
yeah,
simple the court was, it was like I couldn't believe how bad the frame rate. That was like probably the second worst frame rate I've seen in a court, and wasn't all that. It was so simple.
yeah. And so what I did was I removed all the pelicans, and that definitely helped out. Oh, and the lights too. The lights, lighting is also an issue when it comes to frame rate. I find that was because there's this one guy who did a Sanctuary remake, and he did the glitch with the river and
Yeah.
the light and to get the water. Yeah, massive frame rate issues. I remade Sanctuary with that's highly more detailed than his, and I had no issues with frame rate. So I'm betting, and what he did was I told him get rid of the lighting, and so he did, and it helped out immensely.
You should put a
So I'm
spawn on your map.
yeah, I probably should. I'm kind of watching your stream as I'm talking. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into that. Uh, gameplay. Where are
The
we? We're
outside of the
spawning.
Phantom look pretty cool too.
There. Spawn point.
Thank you. Yeah, that
Now,
tail piece looks pretty cool too, doesn't it?
yeah, I might add that in with something as well. I don't know what yet.
I would say if you can, there's a little alcove in the bottom center, or
That's right. Yep.
there's there's two places that are at the bottom where it goes under like a little bridge and then the ramp out around up to the thing. Like if you look at the back of the
Yep.
Phantom, that would be perfect for that
Carbine
alcove.
spawn or
I think yes, I think yeah. I was just
yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Let me take a look at because I'm actually on Heretic right now.
Yeah, if you
Um.
look at this part here in the back of the Phantom, because you can use almost the whole thing. But the problem is that you also have all this debris to work with.
So where you? Okay. I'm here at Carbine. Where are you talking about again?
I'm not
That's the
100% sure. I'm it's you see I had a project where I was forging on every single map and they're all kind of a jumble right now.
okay.
I might be thinking
But
of
yeah,
one of the Guardians map actually, Halo 5 maps.
I kind of want to take a look at your map with your.
Sure. Let's go look at that.
Let's see. All right, let's take. Okay, let's see. How do I do this? Click on your name. Oh wait, no. I'm using controller right now.
I'm using both because I love the fact that I can punch the numbers in with the keypad.
Oh, I do too. Yeah.
But I
And
don't I
colors.
don't love the fact that you have to hold the right mouse button in while you're moving in Forge in monitor mode. I found that I don't know why, but I just find it so annoying to have to hold a button in the whole time you're moving. I like a nice loose hand when I'm moving stuff. Like I have a really loose grip in my controller. Okay, that's me.
Yeah, I promoted you earlier.
Yep, and I think I might even have a picture on this one. Oh, it doesn't carry the picture over when you yeah. See, I have two versions of Deadlock. I've got my version of Deadlock with the 23,000 downloads, and then I've got the new version which has 2 downloads. But one of those is from Unisheck, so that's all that counts.
Yeah. Okay.
So I always said, people always talk about their download counts. I
that-
said, you only need 2 download counts. You need the guys that are testing your map and 343. Those are the only 2 that count. Everything else is just bonus.
I wonder what my map's at right now. I'm curious.
Oh, I like
Mine
that you can.
dropped, I think.
I like that you can turn off search visibility as well.
Yeah, I am gonna enjoy that because I don't want people looking at my map until it's
Yeah, same here. Same here.
43,345 downloads. Yeah.
Nice. That's more than Deadlock has by almost twice.
I'm right now ranked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm in 11th right now and top. Duck Hunt is the top.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a fun game.
Yeah.
I've actually noticed that all the fun game modes are at the top,
I
and
just
all the competitive maps, like the Pit Remake and High Citadel by No God Anywhere, and
yeah.
the Sand Trap by Wyvern.
I was just say I just got an invite from Wyvern just a second ago.
Oh, you did?
She's hosting a game night. I might jump in later. I wanna to get some forging done. Now the sad part of this map is my rings stopped spinning with the update, and it's so sad, so sad.
No.
Did
Well,
you
actually, there was. I saw something on the tutorial, but it looked like the issues with the turning is like. Cause remember how objects when they turn, it was not smooth at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now apparently it's smooth. Like.
Um.
How's with this?
Well, what like I use these gravity sliders, and they're supposed to move the map. They're supposed to spin, but they still spin smooth. But
Oh, okay, I'm getting some frame rate issues here.
oh, you will in Forge mode here, yeah. You see, they still spin smoothly, but the gravity sliders don't turn them. The gravity sliders are supposed to propel them, and they. Oh, what happened? What happened?
Whoa,
It just
why
went
do you have so many
flying.
spawns?
Those are reserved. There's 96 of them, exactly the same as the Halo 3.
Reserved for what?
That's how many spawns are on the Halo 3 map. 96 spawns. That's how many we put out. Yeah, we just reserve them. We just this is just so that we don't go over budget and throw away our budget and forget to put spawns down. I was going to do the same thing with weapons. I was going to place just place 100 SMGs in one spot just to or not 100, but whatever the number of weapons are, just to reserve it. Then we realized we didn't have to. Like if you look at the whale up here,
Yeah. Hold
you see the frilly beard under the whale.
Yeah, I see that.
That's I'm reserving that many pieces for player containment because I already calculated how many pieces I need for player containment, and so I don't feel like I didn't want to put the player containment up yet, so I just spawned that and made that structure just as a reminder. Hey, you got to do player containment sometime. Yeah. So this so as I said, the gravity volumes. This is so disorienting. Playing with audio all day today, and I realized that my my earbuds left and right are switched on them, and now I'm finding it so annoying.
Whoa, I just got. Visual lag. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
See, they still spin freely, but they aren't powered anymore.
Where are you looking?
The ring at the very front of the map. I don't even see where you are. Where are you?
Where are you? I don't.
Are we in the same map?
Oh, I see you. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm right here.
Yeah, yeah. You see the ring? Let me
Yeah.
spin the ring. You see, it spins freely, but
See, that's nice and smooth.
yeah,
That.
it's perfectly
That was
smooth, but it doesn't have the propulsion. But I mean, I don't know if I did a tutorial. My second last video was the first 10 minutes was a tutorial on how to make these spinning rings and how to propel them, but they just don't work anymore. See, it's slowing down. It should be
propelled them
staying.
using.
The
Oh, I
see.
see.
The gravity slider, you just put it against the side of it, and it propels it. Maybe I just have to reposition them. But you see, that
They're
should
slowing
be.
down.
I know it's slowing down, and then they stop.
Okay. And then stop.
Yeah.
Why don't you try the same one, but make it perpendicular, like a cross?
Oh, I know. I was going to try all sorts of things, but here's the thing: all three of them are different in how they're propelled. Like the middle ring has one going across the top and across the bottom. That's the way I found that made that one spin nice and evenly. And the other ones afterwards, I found out you only needed one. But I tried it out off the other day, and I took this volume and I just tried it every which way, and oh wait, is it going?
Slowly.
Slowly. Nope. See, then it stops.
Nope.
And you see, I found out when I was testing the other day is it doesn't matter where this thing is as long as it's near the ring. It doesn't even have to be touching it. As long as it's near it, the gravity will affect it. But you see, it's like, oh, you know what? Maybe if I try it off center, because I think maybe one of the problems I had before is like these rings, the gravity sliders. It doesn't matter which way they go, because they'll spin the ring forward or they'll spin the ring backward. It doesn't matter which way these are aimed. So like I put one on top like this thinking it was going to spin it forward, and it spun it backwards.
Oh, weird.
I just realized I didn't have my my chat up. And no one's chatting anyway, so there you go. Oh wait, let me refresh. There we go. Yeah, so it's
Negative Zero was talking.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, okay. How's it going? Sorry, I had the old chat up from the last stream, and I thought it'd be refreshing, and it didn't. So hello, Negative Zero. Hello, attaboy. Oh, okay, Nella Puddin'. I know Nock never checks chat, but yeah, my PC wasn't letting me boot games. I guess it's not powerful enough. Well, we can go back and finish this in on the Xbox One anyway, because I'm getting terrible frame rate when I forge on this map, and
No issues on the one.
no issues whatsoever on the one. There's no frame rate issues. So I think that's what we'll do. We're gonna jump in, but you see, Nella Puddin', this is what happened. The update broke the update broke this spinning ring, and I got a message into Tom, but we don't know why. But when I messaged him, I think he thought that these were on timers or on scripts, but they're not on scripts. But scripts are broken as well. The timers on scripts are broken as well, because the map, the Keyhole 9 map, just did not work at all. It was one window, one of the glass pieces was down, and the others were vanished, and they never came back. And I don't know what happened, but the map that was totally broken. So I'm very glad that the Keyhole 9 maps did not make it into Action Sack, because I did submit them for Action Sack. They didn't make it in. And I'm really glad they didn't, because they'd be completely broken in matchmaking. That would have been a drag.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, there's just, yeah, this is just, it's just not working. Anyhow, I want to go turn on the
Yeah.
Xbox and resync my controller to the Xbox and get Nilla in here so we can finish building this map. We've got a lots to do. We were hoping to get this done by the end of last month, and that didn't happen. But there's
Takes a lot
still,
of work though.
yeah, still a lot to do, but it's coming along very, very well. Um, we have it mostly figured out. It's just a matter of building it now, and streamlining and using fewer pieces. But now that we can apply texture to different pieces, it's going to be even more efficient. So we should be good to go. Anyhow, I'm
Are these
gonna. What's that?
bases done? No, I guess these bases aren't done.
No, they're measured. Those are just blocked out. We're just
Oh, they're
playing.
blocked out.
Yeah, those are just blockouts that Nilla put together in like half an hour. It was amazing. Yeah, these are just blocked out. We're going to like, I want to make these as efficient as possible. Um, like you see how there's the ceiling here, and then there's a front out front, and I'm going to be using giant blocks for that instead of a row of walls on one side and then a row of ceilings. It's just going to be all. Well, yeah. If here's what I here. This is what I was trying to talk about earlier. If you go to the structure at the front, the big blue tube thing, that's what, 11 pieces. And when Oracle and I made the oh, speaking of Oracle, I forgot to text her that I was streaming. Can you text Oracle? Thank you. It was about 150 pieces just for one that was just the facade of the structure. Now, never mind it being a whole structure. It was about 150 pieces, and I've got it down. I changed the design up and got it down to 7. So that's kind of what I'm doing with the rest of the map. We're going to make it as efficient as possible because I want to make sure that the frame rate is just flawless on this map, especially in on the PC where people like me have frame rate problems. But we're gonna get the numbers way down. Anyhow, I'm gonna end this right now, and I'm gonna put it straight up onto the Xbox. So I have to resync my controller. So I'm gonna leave this party and go into the Xbox party. So oh, wait a sec. Sorry, tomorrow Sunday I'm wide open. Tonight wasn't work. Okay. As a boy, I didn't get a chance to look at that map yet. I've spent almost the entire day today trying to get my audio working. But yeah, I'm going to go into Forge and Forge this because this is it's just a little bit too laggy, especially since I'm going to be doing some precision work tonight, and I can't do precision work with screen lag. So I'm going to just jump up and switch this over to the Xbox. So let me do that here. There we go. No signal. Okay. So I'll be right back. I just have to run over and sync my controller. So thanks for joining me, Silent. You can jump in on the Xbox One if you want. Oh, hi, Oracle.
If you need help with the map.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, definitely jump in. I'm just, as I said, I'm just going to switch over and turn on the Xbox and reconfigure the controller. So I gotta pull this out right now. So I might as well just shut this one off.
See, what my wheelhouse is build the best looking aesthetics with the least number of blocks.
Yeah, I'm going for gameplay is king in mine. Gameplay is king.
Yeah.
So let me turn on the other Xbox, and I'll figure out the audio after. I will be right back. I'm not really going anywhere. I'm just gonna go turn on the Xbox.
Like, if you're asking me to create something, just tell me the number of blocks and I'll build it for you.
Build it, yeah. I'll be right back. I gotta unplug my headset.
Yeah. Of course.
There I am on the other side. Hold on. Different headset. You know, I can do both headsets at the same time.
Aren't you special?
Well, I meant I have to stick the earbud in and then
Yeah.
put the other one over top, so eventually it'll go all the way down into the center of my ear canal. Too many cords. So here's the problem with wireless is I prefer wired, but the problem is there's just too many cords and I'm getting tangled up here. And I gotta find all of the cords. There's the other one. But once I get all the cords detangled, the audio should work. Oh, and I should switch my monitor over so I can actually see what's going on the Xbox. There we go.
Do you speak frequently with Tom French?
Occasionally.
Occasion?
On occasion.
Mostly just talk on Twitter?
Mostly on Twitter, yeah. Hold on a sec. Mic aux. There we go. Probably going to be 2 mics, so I'm going to turn this one off. Can you still hear me? You can still hear me now? Oh, good. Okay, so it's turned off in the stream. Can the stream hear me? Can you hear me, Oracle? You can. Okay, good. So that hours and hours of playing around with the audio worked. I got it working on the Xbox and on the PC at the same time using 2 different inputs. So I have my mic plugged into my computer in 2 different holes. So interesting. Okay, so what are we doing? I forget how to play on the Xbox. I've already forgotten. Yes. Oh, so yep. Yes, rip spinning object. That really sucks. No, I have one Elite, but I use it on both. I have a spare, but you go to hit those paddles and they aren't there. So what I might do is just make the spare one only for the PC because I don't use it quite as much. Then again, I'm going to be playing custom games and stuff on the PC. So. Yeah. Well, some people still like using the controller because the movement in Halo is, yeah, you have to do so many things at once. I'll get used to it, though. I know I'm determined to get used to the controller. Yep, I just read that too. And it's on the stream too. So let me see. Before I do anything, I have got like 38 rec packs to open. They're mostly just the daily packs. I've been foraging every day for the last month, and a couple of them are company commendations. I played enough Warzone to get me up to 113. I'm going to get up to 117 and then stop playing Warzone for a while. And, yeah. Oh, this is even different now. Right. My files. Here we go, 026. I have to go take... So I have 11 pages of maps that I have to go take screenshots for. I only have 1 so far. Or 1, 2, this is 3 I should say. The Deadlock and I had to take 1 more just because it's I made a Griffball court for Stream Me. or Stream.me. I don't know what they want to be called. Stream Me, I guess. And they have a griffball court. And I had to take a picture of it. And there it is. Stream Me Stadium. That's their logo. I put it onto a griffball court. Anyhow, my files 025. Now, did you say you were on the Xbox? I completely forgot your answer to that. Because you can. Oh, you're here, right? Because you're. Sorry. Okay, what I mean is, were you automatically in my party? Did it, when I put on the Xbox, did it, like, because it didn't used to do that. You logged in and joined up. Okay, I thought that finally the parties were synergized between the Xbox app and the Xbox itself, because that would be really nice if it would do that, but it didn't. So, oh, I see. But your mic is still in the PC one. Can't hear you. Can't hear people. Okay, they can't hear people in my party because sure they can. Sure they can. Here, hold on a sec.
Testing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you see, I had desktop audio.
I can hear you on my stream.
Yeah, no, the only problem with that is wait, talk again?
Oh, they can hear me now.
Yeah, they can. I turned down the desktop audio. So,
oh, is that what happened? Okay.
So I just realized that my mic does not go through the desktop audio, so that is even better that I have it split. Unless I do this, then they're going to hear me through two different. Is my voice echoey?
It's not.
Oracle, is my voice echoey? Just really loud? Okay. There we go. So see that I have two different. Well, you can't see what I'm doing here, but I have two different mics. So anyhow, you see now I love the setup now. I've been waiting to get my setup like this, and I'm so glad I spent the day doing it. Is that I can mix from the PC, from my mixing board, from Xbox Live chat, and from the Xbox Live app chat, and I can just blend it all into one big blob of sound.
Audio party.
Yeah, so let's start this. Make it invite only. Yeah, last night, the reason I did is last night I was forging and someone, or one of our HaloGAF friends jumped in and I couldn't figure out how to talk to him. I was just like pushing random buttons going, how do I talk to him? Then I realized I clicked on the Xbox app and it said one of these players, who was me, does not have a mic, even though I had a mic plugged in. So that's what I spent my day doing today. Of course, all it's going to take is a cat to pull out one plug, and it's going to confuse the hell out of. I don't know where
all
this plug goes.
All it takes is one cat.
Yeah, that's right. Am I still loud? -0? Are we all good? We're goof. No, I think we're goof. I think the first one was better. Yeah. We are goof.
Yeah. You done goofed.
I don't know why I keep getting this weird halo above my head. Push it away.
I don't know what that is.
It's just the light, my overhead light is reflecting off the camera lens, like the bottom of the camera lens, and then reflecting into the camera. See, there we go, no lag, nice and smooth. Okay, the first thing I'm doing tonight, well, I gotta fiddle with this, because poor sad thing's broken. Yeah, I don't know. I'll wait for them to fix it. I'm not going to mess with it. They came out with a new effects for the man cannons. They came out with a smaller version of it, which is just perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just replace them all. So I have to ungroup them first. Oh yes, if you want to duplicate all that stuff and try getting it going on a duplicated piece, you
I
can. Yeah,
yeah, that's what
and to
that's what I'm doing right. Why is it on normal? The heck?
oh they're on normal physics so that they'll spin. They're grouped,
Yeah, yeah.
or sorry, they're welded. Now you'll have to grab the axles too. Or sorry, not the axles, but these downward arrow shaped things. That's what they sit on. And the way you do it is you put here. Let me grab one of these.
Just duplicate them and I'll.
Oh, where'd you go?
I'm right here
I don't see the ring.
behind you.
Where's the ring that you're replacing?
Oh, I just deleted it.
Oh, okay.
I wanted you to duplicate the.
No, you can duplicate a ring. I don't care. Just when you.
Okay.
No, I have the end piece. You got just duplicate the entire ring. Oh, what you doing?
Oh, okay.
You broke something?
Nothing.
No,
I
something's
didn't break
twisted
anything.
here.
I didn't touch anything.
Yeah, this is something broke here. This piece here broke. Yeah, their whole ring here. Yeah, never mind. Hold on.
You did.
Yeah, hold on a sec. I'm gonna have to end it and start it again. I don't want to. Yeah, the whole thing got shuffled. I'll just fire it up again.
Huh, that's weird. All I did was like I clicked on it, selected it, and duplicated it. That's all I did. I don't know how that would move it.
Yeah. Negative Zero asked if the smaller effects takes up less of the FX budget. That's what I'm hoping. Even if it doesn't, it still it looks better because the effects have changed slightly now. When you look at them, you can see like a glow around them that's coming through the other objects, where the smaller ones don't do that. Yes, as a boy, you can post a link. We know what the image is, and as a boy is really good at making very natural looking natural terrain. Like very good at it. He just has an eye for making things look real. So if you look at his screenshot that he just posted in the chat, he just has a way of making things look real, and he did a terrific job with that.
Yeah, it looks very nice.
Yeah, it does look nice, doesn't it? Okay, right. I should be starting this thing.
That would be an idea.
As well, you can post the vid in the chat as well if you want. We can look at it there. There we go. While my map's loading up. Yeah, that looks really good. Wow, such a good job. That looks amazing. Nice going. Looks really good, Dazzle Boy. Okay, so here, I'll duplicate it and I'll bring it over for you, okay?
Yes, that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah,
Could you duplicate? Because I don't know all the parts there is. Because you're the one who made it.
Okay, that is weird. What is going on?
Look at it. Okay.
Let me try that again. You know what I think the problem is? Right, I know what the problem is.
What's the problem?
I'll explain it in a second. I'll explain it while we're loading. In order to get the blocks that hold up the ring in order to get the rings to spin nice and smoothly, what you do is you phase the ring so that it's locked in place. Then you grab those blocks and you set them to fixed, and you slide them on the post and you lift them up in forge mode. You lift them up as high as you can, and then you lock them in place. and that ensures that they're perfectly smooth and perfectly even on each side. And then you lock them in place and change them to phased, and then you set the ring to normal physics, and it spins nicely inside those blocks. I think the problem is I left it on fixed physics. I didn't change it back to phased. So that's all it is. It's not a huge problem, but I'll go in and change it right now.
It needs to be phased?
It needs to be phased before I can grab it because it was fixed. And it was that's why
okay.
that's why they were flying out. The pieces were flying all over the place. Is they were set to Landers, good evening. So this isn't a named or numbered forge session. We're just kind of goofing around and placing stuff or fixing stuff. We aren't making anything new on the map. I'm just going in and cleaning up some stuff that I want to clean up. So this is just a cleanup session. Normally I don't stream my cleanup sessions, but why not? They're fun too. I just wish we could get rid of that white crap above my head there. Oh, I think I know what's going on. It's my green screen because the cat keeps going up inside there. The cat went up behind my green screen the other day, then I heard bump, bump, thump, thump, and then he came walking out from underneath it. Okay, so let's just look at this block. Yeah, it was set to fixed. It was supposed to be phased. That's the problem.
Rookie mistake. You know better than that.
Yeah, you're right. See, the other one's phased. No, I don't think that's got anything to do with why it's not spinning. Oh, it's starting to move. And it stopped moving. Okay, so what I will do then is I will duplicate these blocks and I'll bring 2 of them over here. Yeah, I'll show you how this is made. This is I did this in the tutorial the other night, but we'll do it again. So you make 2
Looks
of
like 3 blocks.
Yeah, you just place 2 of them. Now the important part of this is when you grab it and reset it. Okay, watch. I'm going to turn it a bit, okay? Okay, and then I'm going to reset position and see how it resets to perfectly straight. That's really important that the top block is the parent, and that's the position it resets to. That's really, really important. Okay, so we're going to grab this piece. Oop. Okay. Whoa. And we're going to set it to phased. Okay, so this piece is set to phased, and I'm going to have to change the parent on it to one of the ring pieces. No, I'm going to have to set it to one the post. Like you see the small posts on the end. Those are one of those has to be the parent. Now that's kind of strange, but one of those pieces has to be the parent. Only because.
No, that makes sense. Yeah,
Well, it only because all of these rings they're like eighths and quarters. There's no halves. See, if I were to, you see, when I set that as a parent, you see it's nice and straight. Oh, you know, wait a second. My rotation is world. Pivot should be center of mass. Now, why? Object, sorry. Yeah, you see, this should be set. This should be at a 90-degree angle right now. Huh. You know, I think for some reason I'm getting the feeling that the posts that I put in the middle have turned, but it's not a big deal. Anyhow, that has got nothing to do with it. So what you do though is you take the objects that the ring sits on, you change them to fixed physics, and you plunk it on.
Plunk it on as you miss.
You plunk it on. Well, here, you know what? I can just set it to.
Reset.
No, that's right. I just reset it like that. If I missed, Oh, that's why. My snap isn't... it should be on Z Fighter while I'm doing this. Anyhow, you thread this needle thing here. There you go. So that's... See, you thread it on like that. Then you reset its position again. Then you slide it on more. Then you reset its position. Okay. There's one. And, right, set it to phased. You know, I don't like the fact that this isn't, that this is at a really weird angle. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change the parent to one of the round pieces, or one of the rings. There you go. Oh, there we go. You see how it's nice and square now? Okay, there we go.
It.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is turn my snap to 45 degrees. Pivot should be origin. Rotation type. Oh, sorry. Rotation type should be world. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. See, now it's nice and square and straight to the world. Okay, perfect. Let's tell you what. You grab this other one and you put it on. I'll put the one on this side.
You got it.
Okay. Oh, wait a second. That's still not right. No, this is supposed to be turned at 12.5 degrees. Right. I keep forgetting about that. Let me just turn this 12.5 degrees, which makes it actually square.
Can I put it on now? Or
hold on a sec. 12. What's 90 plus 12.5? 102.5. There we go.
102.
There we go. That should be perfect right there. Perfect. Okay, now you can put it on. Oh, right. They should be phased at first.
I thought you said fixed and then put it on.
No, phased first. Why can I not get object properties on that? Oh, because they're grouped. Right. It's down here. Phased. Okay. You see, I put it on phased first just to get it close. And then set it to fixed. That's, oh, this ring still is not centered properly.
I got mine.
You got yours on? Okay. So when you set it to fixed, you just want to push it up against the ring. Yeah, there's something odd about this ring. It's so okay, yes. So set it to fixed, right? Okay, and then you push it against the ring. And then you pull it up. Why is not mine not? There we go. Yeah, you push it against the ring, and then you pull it straight up, and then you pull it out just away from the ring, just slightly. So there's just the tiniest of gaps. No, too far. Push it all the way. Push it. You set it to fixed. Push it all the way against the ring.
Mine's up.
Yeah, but look at there's too big of a gap. It should be almost touching.
Oh, you wanted more? Okay.
Oh, what happened there? Oh. Never mind.
I can't push it in any more than that.
Does that look ever weird on... You know what? It just could be how it looks on my stream. Set it to fixed or phased. You should see it on my stream. It's just going haywire.
Yeah, I'm seeing. Okay, here, I'll just set it to phase here for a second.
And then...
Okay, what the... There we go. Whoa, what's up with...
Is it all cockeyed, or is that just the way I'm seeing it?
Yeah.
Okay, just delete it. I'll just duplicate this one and put it over there.
The heck? Why did the blocks do that? That's so weird. It like literally rotated on themselves.
Yeah, you know what? The pin is bent too. There's something definitely wrong with this ring that we duplicated. It looks like the pin itself is bent. The original's fine. Something went wrong when we duplicated it because the actual pin itself is not in there straight. It's in crooked. So there's no way it's going to spin properly.
You're right. It is. Yeah. It's on a downward angle.
Yeah, it is too. It's definitely not in the right position. So something's gone wrong with this thing. Maybe it's just because we duplicated it. But you get the idea that once you put these things in fixed and you raise them up, then you set them to phased, then you set the ring to normal, and well, let's just do it anyway. Yeah, everything's going weird on me here. These pieces are all skewing once I duplicate them. There's something wrong with this map. There's something wrong with duplicating. It's like I'm duplicating an object that I've been working with for a long time now, and then it suddenly switches on me. So phase. Oh, let's try this anyway. Maybe it will spin, maybe it won't. Oh, look, it looks better now.
Okay,
Weird. Okay, so we move that in, we set it to phased. Set the other one to phased. And then set the ring to normal. And it should spin freely now. Here, let me grab a drumstick.
Yeah, it wobbles.
Yeah, it does spin though. Just not as freely as the other ones do.
Alright.
So anyhow, that's how you do it, but even it's acting a little bit on the weird side. Maybe I just have to remake them. Yeah, maybe I just have to remake the other rings because maybe they're shifted as well. Like the pins might not be straight in them. They sure look straight though. So I'll just another day. I will rebuild rebuild these rings, and hopefully that's all it is. Maybe they just need to be. They might just need to be rebuilt. Anyhow, I'm going to try the. I'm going to replace all the blue jets for the man cannons with smaller versions of the same thing. So, and it's going to be pretty easy to do. I might, the ones in the cave, I might just leave them, these ones here, because I don't mind that they're bigger. But we'll see what the smaller ones look like. We might just put the smaller ones in there as well. So, so let's just spawn the new one, or let's spawn one of each. Oh, before we do that, what's our effects budget at? It's so... I don't know why they use white type on a light yellow background, but I think it says 97%. So I'm going to spawn 2 of them. Okay, it's the jet small. No, it's not the jet small. It's the thruster small and the thruster medium. So let's take the thruster medium, and it is, we have 16 of them. That's not right. I think I haven't, oh, that's why I missed ungrouping some of these. Let me just check the other side. There should be like 22 of them. $19. Yes, 19 because 20 it would be 21 if you count the 2 that are in here. Well, 20 if you count that because the one I've got here is 21. So let me just delete them. Our FX budget went down to 63. So what uses 63%? It's odd that the FX budget would be that high. I forget everything that uses effects. Right, there's Steam on the other side, but there's only 2 of them. That's weird. I guess that's something we'll look into after. I'm really not sure what causes that much FX, but we'll find out. So simple enough to take one of these and set it to a 60 degrees. And the nice thing about these is they magnetize to the sign that's in there. See, that way they go right into the center. Oh, let me put them all into the same place. Okay. So I'll select all 3 of them. Ooh, can I? Oh, shoot. It's so far in there that I can't select it. Okay, well, that's not a big deal. That's really easy to fix. I will just take the thruster small, select all of them, pull them back out. There we go. Oh, shoot. I went and moved this this other piece here. Right, that's easy to fix. No, it's not. Oh, I messed everything up. I'm going to end it and start again. I hate doing that. Thanks, Landers. I like how it's coming along, too, up till this very moment. See, that's probably why I do cleanup work off stream, so I can just focus in on what I'm doing. Not that it matters. I'm trying to get used to doing all my foraging on stream. So even the cleanup stuff can be interesting. Well, to 2 of you. And what I'll do is I'll just place them one at a time, so I don't have to group them and lose them like I just did there. I'll just place them one at a time. That should be easy enough. Thank you, Azaboy. I enjoy doing it too. Oh, what's this? I don't recall placing that. Oh, I think this is number...
Oh, that was me. Sorry.
Oh, you did place that. Okay, good. I just came over to that. Okay, I don't recall doing that, so...
I was just trying to see the size of your ring because I was building another one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
the largest one is the 96. Yeah, 96 by 8. So,
okay.
Go
That's
ahead.
what I was doing, and then I placed it, and I deleted it, but you must have saved it just as before I deleted it.
Yeah, I probably did. Yeah, I usually let everyone in the party know when I'm saving, just so they can, you know, pencils down sort of thing.
Pencils down, test over.
Yep.
How much do you use for the ring size, or is it just 196 by 96?
They're 96 by 8 by 2.
Are you sure? This looks like 2 pieces.
Oh no, that's an 1/8 and a quarter. That's why they're at 12.5 degrees, because they're not halves. That's an 1/8 and a quarter.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah, you see, what you do is you take two halves and you build a ring, and then you put the eighth and the quarter on top of it, and then you turn it 12.5 degrees to open up the gap. But what you can do is, I'm actually going to be replacing the largest ring with a solid circle, rather than have it open like the other two. I like it. I think they look better when they're solid. So I'm going to be replacing the biggest one with a solid ring anyway. And the color is user 3. Because I didn't want to use any of the map colors for the rings.
So if I were to build in 96, 8 by,
96,
or
96,
8 by
the halves.
minus
The
8 by
halves.
2. Yeah.
Yeah,
And you're
and
gonna
use two of
close it
them.
up into a ring, right?
That's exactly what I'm doing. Excuse me. That's exactly what I'm,
Okay.
and those are so much easier to build because you can build them at 90 degrees to the map.
By half, so like this.
You see, I built it on this and put the axles on this as well, and then I slid the other one down over top of the axles and deleted this ring because I actually used what you're doing right now as the frame for it.
Ah, okay.
Okay, let's get the thruster medium. Select all of, should be 19, deleted. See, now we have 61% effects. Do trees add effects? Is that what's going on here?
I don't know actually.
I don't know either. I just don't recall the FX budget being that high before we built the thrusters. Well, that's something we can look into after. I'll just put the thrusters on now.
I know weapons add FX.
Yeah.
FX add FX. But I'm not sure about trees.
Oh, that kind of sucks because we're going to be at our limit. So I'll add these in. These are the small ones.
I think what makes your boosters here.
Which
with your gravity, your lifts.
That's what I'm making right now. Yeah, I got rid of the big ones. I'm putting small ones in.
Okay, because I think that might have added to it.
No, I know that it does. I just don't know. Once I deleted them, I thought the FX budget would drop right down to 0, but it dropped down to 63. So something else is taking up FX budget, and I'm just wondering if it's the trees or what it is. I have no idea what it is.
No idea.
So I'm just going to push them, turn off the magnets. Turn back the magnets. There we go. So turn off the magnets and just put it in just till it disappears. And let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that looks much better. That looks much better. The other ones were just too large, and you could see the glow of the thrusters outside of the ring. Or, I mean, outside of the structure itself, so. There we go. You think chromas? Asboy thinks that chromas might add to it. Well, let's test that theory. Extras, chromas. Well, there's 10 chromas and the number didn't go up at all, so it's not chromas.
You should try spawning trees, just like 10 of them.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. So here's a tree. There's a tree.
You get a tree. You get a tree.
It's definitely not trees. It's not trees. We already determined that it's not shields because we did the same thing with shields in a previous thing.
That's interesting. I wonder what it could be. FX.
We know that the wasps add about 10% each, but we're cool with that, so we're not changing that.
Weapons. Yeah, weapons and vehicles.
So that's the problem. We haven't placed any weapons yet, and the weapons could put us over. Well, anyhow, we found a trick to make a light look like these jets, but the problem is that it disappears with distance. It disappears, vanishes from your sight. So we might make the ones closest to the 6 jets closest to the base. We'll just use lights for them. Or the ones in the middle, maybe. The ones in the middle of the map. I don't know. Either way, we'll find a way to keep this thing within budget. I'm not going to let something like that ruin this map. And hopefully these lights also will, or sorry, these thrusters or whatever they're called will. Hopefully they will take up less than the larger ones did. I get the feeling they won't, but you never know. Okay. There we go. We're up to 75%. Not looking good.
What are you adding?
Well, I'm adding the thruster things. KO. Now I gotta be careful this one doesn't go onto the wrong magnet because there's a man cannon. Oh right, the man cannon is stuck to the same magnet that I'm gonna stick this to, so it's all good. Yeah, I think that looks way better, way more concentrated, and it's coming from just inside the ring. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I just hope we can keep them within a reasonable budget. Another thing we're going to do with cleanup is unlock every item, turn off the light bake on every item, then lock them back up again. Because there's a whole bunch of items that we placed down that have light bake on that we don't want light bake on. Yeah, I hope we don't. You know what? We should probably put weapons on our very next time, just to make sure we aren't totally killing our effects budget, because some weapons take up a lot more than others do. Yes, my Forerunner black hole takes up 5, I think, but I need it. Let's see what it does. Since our number's at 87% now, I'll just duplicate it and see what it does. Okay, we're at 87. 90, so it takes up 3. But it's absolutely necessary because that's really, it's part of the centerpiece. So I'd rather turn the middle jets and turn them into lights instead of jets as a means to save it, if it's required that I have to do that. I just want to find out what the other 63% is, because I know it's not my 2 smokestacks. Is it vehicles? Do vehicles take up effects? I know that the Wasp does. Well, I just spawned 2 Scorpions, and Scorpion doesn't. How about you, Mr. Wraith? Wraiths take 1. So they can stay.
Big spender.
Yeah, Wraiths cost 1. Oh, I never did see how many each one of these takes, so let's just spawn another one of these. We're at 87. 2. So the jets each are 2. So what are the other 63? We're going to have to find that out. This is quite the mystery. Oh boy, more Praetorian. How's it going, Praetorian? I'm doing a stealth stream tonight. I didn't announce it anywhere. Because I wasn't 100% sure what I was doing tonight, because I didn't want to be doing it on the Xbox One, because it's just really laggy for me. Or sorry, on the PC.
When welding, the parent is blue, right?
Yes, the parent is blue when welding.
Okay. We're going to set it to normal. Okay.
Yeah, see, we're up to 90-something%. So I think what I might do is... it's probably too late now.
Where is the those sliders? I've actually never played with them before.
The sliders?
Where the...
You mean the axles?
Are they under gameplay?
What? What things?
Oh, to push the ring. Like, I got it all set up.
Oh, they're under gameplay volume changers or gravity toys. I don't know.
Modifiers.
Gravity modifiers, that's the word. Yeah, I think what I'm going to have to do is take the jets in the middle and just make them out of lights instead of out of jets. Now, we did that before, and it kind of has the same effect, but they have a very poor draw distance. Yeah, so we're back up to 98% or something, and we still haven't put any of the weapons out, so we will have to do something about it.
Do they...
Well, we'll do something about it once we find out where the 63% went. That's the big mystery. Because we know that these only take 3 each. Well, it's still a lot, but... Okay, I'm saving now, just so you know.
Okay, thanks. At least for letting me know.
Yep. So, I'm going to plunk down... Oh, yes, the weapon pads take up some as well, but not that much. Well, let's see what they take up.
Okay, well, I got it spinning.
You got it spinning? Like automatically on its own? Oh, so that's the problem. Where's your gravity slider? I don't see it.
I don't have one yet. I just knocked it, but it is turning.
Oh, it's turning. Okay, the thing is it has to turn on its own. It'll eventually stop, yeah.
Yeah. And it's turning on its own right now. I just smacked it with a huge cube.
Yeah, that's what I do too, yeah.
I just gotta make sure it was turning. So I got that done. Now I just gotta figure out. Now, so is it for directional sliders? Like, is there? Because I was thinking of putting one on one side it pointing down, the other side pointing up.
Yeah, I did that as well. They fight each other. Even
what? So,
yeah, it's strange, but when you have 2 on there, they fight each other, and it goes back and forth, back and forth. And the closest I got was the middle one is the L-shaped one. It's got one across the top and then one down. That worked fine. And then the other ones work best with just a single slider on each one. So I'm wondering if it isn't so much that my gravity sliders aren't working, but I think all the pieces have shifted because that one pin was bent when we looked at it. It doesn't look bent when I look at it, but you never know. You see how nicely yours turns?
yeah.
It might be just a matter of rebuilding it. Oh, your triangles are upside down. I don't know if that makes a difference. Like you have the... actually, it shouldn't make a difference at all. You just need them to be held in place. So, yeah, put a gravity slide on the side of it and see if you can get it spinning. Because if you can, then I think the reason mine are broke isn't... It's because they've shifted positions since the last save, or since the last update.
How wide? What was the one?
Oh,
you
the
used?
one. Just grab one from over here. Just duplicate the big one that's by the slide here. It's a 4x64.
All you need is one.
Yeah, just one. Yeah, and just put it near the pivot. Yeah, just put it right there and go a little bit higher. See, and right now it should be starting to spin on its own. You see, it's starting to spin. Here, let me give it a whack. Get it started.
Yeah, you move it. Yeah. But you shouldn't need to whack it.
No, you shouldn't need to whack it because before they would just start on their own. You'd start the forge session, you go look at them, and they were already spinning. See, it's starting to slow down already. So it's just like right. The other thing I did is I made the bar. This bar here is the parent.
It is the parent. That's what I asked you
It is
before.
so this axle right here is the parent?
Uh-huh.
Oh, so it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's what I had before.
That's why I said I want to make sure that blue is the parent
Yeah,
object.
yeah. So the axle was I think that's because that makes the object lighter because it takes the weight of the parent piece for the entire object, and that makes the whole ring lighter.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's the theory, anyhow. I don't know if it actually does it. Right. I'm going to place up here on this platform. I'm going to place a whole bunch of weapons to see if they push us over the over our effects budget. So I don't know. I'm just going to throw a whole bunch of let's see, a bunch of magnums and a bunch of SMGs and a bunch of assault, well, no, not assault rifles, Halo 2 battle rifles. Yeah, I see our effects up budget isn't going up at all with these weapons. Plasma pistols. Let's see if, because they've got a light on them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at that. 3 each. Each plasma pistol is 3. My goodness. Wow. So the human weapons are nothing. It's the weapons that have lights in them. Speaking of lights, we've got some other things over here that emit light. Let's see if they affect it. Let's spawn a bunch of these. Nope. Nope, they don't affect it at all. How about these windows here? Nope. Not windows. Asboy thinks that standard vehicles might... No, the human weapons and human vehicles don't add to it at all. It's just the Covenant ones, because the Covenant ones have... You see the light effects on it? They have those effects. That raises your effects budget right there. Plus the Covenant vehicles have like groaning type sound effects on them. But I don't know what's taking up 63%, unless it's rocks. I don't know what's taking up 63% of the effects budget. It's just kind of baffling. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to an old build of the map, like all the way back to like 18 or 19, and see what the effects budget. Teleporters. There are 4 teleporters on the map. Good point. Let's duplicate some teleporters. I'm going to go... I like duplicating them over the natural terrain, because that way they're easier to duplicate. Oh, and there's man cannons too. So I believe it could be the man cannons as well.
Yes, man cannons.
Okay, so teleporters. 2 each for the teleporters. And the man cannons, that could be where 63 is coming from, because we had a lot of man cannons on this map. 2 each for the man cannons. So that's 1, 2... That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. So 28 of the 63 is man cannons. And 12 is teleporters. So yeah, that would do the math on that. That'd be pretty close. So how do we reduce them? These units, they must have 4 man cannons. That's all there is to it. There's just, because the original has like 5 or 6. It shows 3, but there's really like 5 or 6 on it. Because you have to be able to hit this thing at any angle and be thrown onto the man cannon. So the ones in the middle are necessary. And cannot make this map without teleporters. Yeah, the man cannons and teleporters are absolutely necessary. I wonder, do the invisible... Oh, wait a second. There's some new ones. Let's see if maybe the different ones take up different invisible barriers. No, I don't believe they add to light map at all. They better not. Yeah, see, there's not even a light bake on invisible barriers. Okay, so let's see if there's some different there's some different gravity lifts now. Ain't that nice? There's the new gravity lift. So it's the first time I've seen it. That looks pretty darn nice. And there is a blue one. So there's a UNSC man cannon. And let's just see how many it takes. Oh, we already did that. It was 2 each, right? And there's the Forerunner man cannons. Oh wait, no, that's the one we did, right. Sorry. Forerunner man cannons are 2 each. And the UNSC man cannons, oh, are nothing. They're free. Oh, there we go. So
They're free.
they're free. So, oh, you know what? That's not a big deal because I only used 2 of the other ones. But hey, that's four effects that we can save, right? The only man cannons that aren't the human ones are this one here, which I will swap out right now for UNSC man cannons. I just have to get the numbers the same. 227.5, 14.5. Fog? No, fog would not add to effects, no. 127.5, 14.5, or was that minus 14.5? Minus 14.5, I thought so. And the arc height is 2.3. And we're going to be covering these up anyhow. But let me put it down next to this one to test its trajectory. Why is it so different? $227.5. Oh, I'll bet you I know why. $127.5. I'm off only by 100. Oh, remember we were talking about measurements between games earlier when we were on your map?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It turns out that the measurements in Halo 3 are exactly the same as the measurements in Halo 5.
Oh, what? Really?
They are. It's just 1 decimal place over. So where they'd be 34 in Halo 3, they'd be 340 in Halo 5.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yep. So there's, let me just man cannon or magnetize the man cannon. Let me just magnetize the man cannon. There we go. Forerunner disappeared, and there our number went down a little bit. As I said, not too concerned. We're going to be decorating it anyhow. And I'm going to put one on the other side. So that saved us a whole 4 FX budget.
So your FX is at 94%. Did you figure out what it was?
Well, it's the man cannons and the teleporters. Sorry, it's these two.
How many teleporters do you have?
Wait a sec. I think that was wrong because I was counting the Forerunner. Right. I duplicated the Forerunner man cannons thinking I had a whole bunch of Forerunner man cannons, but I started with Forerunner man cannons, but they're all UNSC man cannons, so they don't actually take any. So it's still a mystery as to what's causing the budget, the frame rate, and or not the frame rate, but
With the FX.
the effects. I have a feeling I'm going to have to readjust. Oh, right. We're going to have to readjust these man cannons anyway once the map is completed, because it definitely does not go far enough. There is... no, I don't think lighting on... I don't think decals cause effects, right? So let's just slap a decal out here. Oh, don't tell me there's not a room. Why?
I'm just wondering, you have all these objects placed, spawn points, and you have these stronghold terminals. I'm just wondering, like, if we delete all of that, would the FX go down?
Well, that's not the point because they all have to be on the map anyway, right? So whether they contribute or not, it doesn't... It's not like we're not going to place them on the map. We have to find out what the...
That is...
You know, we have to find out what the issue is before, without... Oh, shoot. Did we just lose connection? I'm frozen.
I'm still
here.
in.
Oh, I just had a massive lag spike. I thought it was going to boot me to lobby or quit the game. I'm going to save it here anyway.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah. So I got it down to 92%, but the problem is there's 4 plasma pistols. I cannot remember. Plasma rifles. Let's play some plasma rifles. Carbine. Yep, carbines are 3% each. So I'm not even sure if there's carbines on the map. I don't believe there are. I'm trying to think of what other weapons. Is there needlers? Yes. Wait. I can't remember if there's supposed to be needlers on it. But let me just see what needlers take anyway. Just for reference. Needlers are free. Wow.
Ooh.
Needlers are free. Brute plasma rifles. Let's see. They're 2 each. Yeah, brute plasma rifles are 2 each, same as the others. I'm just trying to think of what other weapons would be on there. I don't have Halo 3 up and running. Let me just go through the list here. Light rifle, no suppressor, no bolt shots, no storm rifles. Golf club, let's see, no. Right, thank you. Plasma grenades, right. There's lots and lots of plasma grenades. Hopefully they don't take anything. It's raining plasma and it's not changing the number at all. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so that's a relief. It's not plasma. Wait, did you hit that or is it spinning on its own?
Oh, I hit it.
Oh, you must have hit it. Must have whacked it, but good.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out a way to move it. Still not moving.
Well, it's definitely spinning better than the other ones did. So I think that, either way, I'm gonna be rebuilding them all. I don't have to rebuild them. I just have to reset the axle pins in them, make sure that they're nice and straight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go through other weapons. Nothing there. There's actually nothing else in here. So the plasma pistols, though, I'm not sure how many there are, but I believe there's 4 in the original. So we're going to spawn 4 and we're going to set them down here. Yeah, that puts us over budget with just those 4. And you kind of need a couple of plasma pistols on a vehicle-based map. You don't need to put a lot of them, but I kind of want to match the weapon set. Turrets. Well, the
is
turrets.
FX a soft budget?
No, no. The problem is once you go over 100, all the jets turn off. See, I'll place 4 plasma pistols, and all those jets shut off.
Oh, but it's still a soft budget, though.
I know, but it's a soft budget that affects how the map looks.
Yeah, true. Okay, go over again. I want to see the justice up here. I'm still seeing it.
Yeah, generate lighting.
I'm still seeing it.
Oh, you know what? Maybe
Okay.
because they're smaller, maybe even if it goes over budget, maybe we'll still see it. But I'm generating lighting and I'll see.
I'm generating lighting as well.
Yeah, I'm not messing with the turrets. Don't you worry. Those 2 wasps, the wasps take about 5% each, but we're including them regardless. Look at that. We're at 111% and the jets still show. So the larger jets would just vanish as soon as we hit the budget cap. They would just vanish. Let me check on the other side.
It's all good.
Scorpion, yeah, we just checked the Scorpion a few minutes ago. We spawned a bunch of them. They don't add to it at all. It's just the Covenant vehicle, because the Covenant vehicle had the light emitter type things on them. And actually, that should be spinning. Oh, once you get in the vehicle, it spins. But yeah, it looks like we're okay. So you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. They're still showing and are way over budget. So, and we'll try to figure out what was causing that 63% as well. So that's something I'm going to investigate later. But for now, I don't like that red bar showing up. So I'm just going to get rid of this. Delete those. Yikes. Yeah, I should put those in the middle of the map, not way out there, right?
Wow, my ring is still spinning, albeit a little slower.
Yeah, but I think one of the reasons your ring is,
I mean, if you can fix something on it, that'd be great.
I wonder if it's spinning because it's one piece. That shouldn't make a difference. Like my rings are split, but that shouldn't make a difference.
No, it shouldn't make a difference because yours still acts as one piece because you welded it together.
Yeah, they are. Actually, mine needs to spin almost as good as that. I think maybe the invisible blockers might have more friction on them. That's my guess. Because mine.
That's what I was thinking is friction.
Yeah. But they have to be invisible because I want these things to look like they're floating. And if I could swing it, I would put the axles on the inside. But then it'd be kind of hard to make these blocks. Oh, wait, maybe it wouldn't if I made them sideways. I could do that. I could put the axles on the inside of the big ring. Yeah, when I rebuild it, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the axle on the inside just so that the outside is cleaner looking. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to put the axle on the inside. Or I'm going to try to anyhow. That might cause more friction, though. I'll give it a shot anyway.
Make sure, because it is arced inward.
Yeah. But I still think that it's flat enough that if I take the blocks and right, I could take these blocks and take the top block and slide it over a little bit. Yeah, I think it would be fine because it's just a matter of moving it away from the ring slightly further. There might be a bit of friction there, but I'll try it because I would kind of like to have that ring on the pin on the inside rather than on the outside. Still, though, we have to figure out how to get them to propulse. So, and as I said, anyhow, Tom's looking into it, so hopefully he comes up with an answer. I just realized something else that causes effects.
What?
Why didn't I think of this before? Oh, no, wait. Maybe I think we determined already that they don't. The signs. No, I just spawned a bunch of signs. They didn't do anything. They didn't add to it at all. Okay. So, the signs are lit up, but they don't cost any effects budget. I'm going to see if the...
What if I rotated by scripting?
I spent 2 hours doing that, and the problem with the scripting is, like, what I did is I had invisible blockers push the ring, set up on timers. The problem is the first spin would be fine, the second spin would be fine, but then the ring would spin up, and it would get ahead of the invisible blocker, and then it would be ahead of it for the next one, and by about the fourth or fifth one, it would crash into it and knock the ring off. So there was no way of positioning them that they could push the ring, but if the timing got out of whack, there's no way of fixing it so that they didn't get caught up on it as well. Anyhow, let me just try this one thing. This could be our savior right here. I'm using Forerunner 2-ways. And they take 2 each, but you know what the problem is? And this is a bug report I put in, is teleporters. The only 2-way teleporters are Forerunner and Invisible. There's no UNSC 2-ways. So let me just try something. Oh, even the invisible ones... even the invisible ones add 2. So it doesn't matter whether they have a plate on it or not. I think it's just the hill that's on them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so even the invisible ones. But yeah, there's no UNSC 2-way teleporters. UNSC only has sender receiver, and it's the teleporters. The 2-way are Forerunner and Invisible, and UNSC and Invisible for 1-way, sender and receiver. But there's no sender receiver for Forerunner, and there's no 2-way for UNSC. So yeah, I'm going to go into later on. I'm going to go into an old version of this map and figure out what's up with the where that 63 is coming from.
Yeah, because that is...
It's kind of bizarre because I thought...
I've created a lot of maps, and I've never had FX this high before.
Yeah. And as I said, I thought it was the man cannons, but the man cannons don't take any. Or those man cannons don't. I wonder if I still have some old effects in the man cannons in the middle. No. I just have the bigger jets, but I want to keep these ones as the bigger jets. Oh, right. These ones need the signs on them too, don't they? I didn't do that yet. So let me do that right now. Come on. Uh, 60. Nope. 45. And 60. Nope, 30. There we go. Luckily, I still have a pole in there I can magnetize it to. Looks like it's shifted a little bit, so I'm gonna freehand it. There we go, that's that one. Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, I might replace these jets as well with a smaller one. They're just, they kind of leak out the side. Nah, you know what, they look good in here. That's alright. Yeah, it's alright, we're good. There we go. Oh right, I do have some effects in here. I have the rain. The water drips, let's see what they use up. 1. Or less than 1. Not much anyway. Oh shoot, I can't get at the sign blocked access to the pole that's underneath it, so let me just move those out of the way.
Mm.
There we go. Beautiful. Same with this one. Nice. Saving. So I tried gravity lifts and man cannons. They don't affect the ring.
Hmm. Well, all right then.
VFX asks, how's the map going? Yeah. Other than our effects budget, it's going great. But we did learn that we can go way over on the effects budget, and the man cannon jets still show perfectly fine. So we might be okay with those. So we'll see as it goes, but we're going to try to get as low as we can. We also learned that plasma pistols eat up more effects budget than anything.
What's this map called?
What's this map called?
Okay, I'm actually on my PC right now.
Avalanche.
I'm gonna go into your files in my PC, and what I'm gonna do is just deconstruct. I'm gonna start deleting everything, and I'll figure out which one it is.
Well, if you can, just grab an old one like version 20 or 21.
NOKYARD, where are you? Right, here you are.
So yeah, grab. You know what? Why don't we do that? I'm going to save this right now, and I'm going to go do that in an old version. So this is saved. So let's just end this and let's just go grab an old version of the map and see what the. I'm actually calling it Avalanche. Yes, I am.
AV.22.
That should be old enough, yeah. But you know what? I'm grabbing it. I have it right now, so
you're gonna do it right now.
I'm gonna do it right in Forge here. So
you're stealing my idea.
No, I said I was gonna do that earlier, right? Right.
Right. Yeah.
So 22. Yeah. Let's go back to 21. I mean, there's no way I'd go back that far anyway, but. We can just start deleting stuff and find out what adds or just what takes away from the budget.
We'll figure out what the culprit is.
Yes, we will. We need to add spinny circle music. I should get a button on my OBS here that adds a little.
You're using OBS, theme. Right?
I'm using Tachyon, which is OBS.
Oh, okay. What other games do you play besides Halo?
I play Halo 4. I play Halo Reach. What's the other one? Halo 3. Halo 2.
I meant right now. No,
Halo
not
CE.
other Halo
I don't have. I have downloaded every single games for gold, and I played one of them. I played one of the Assassin's Creed ones. Oh, I played. I forget, but I just the problem with me is it's the same as a book. If I pick up a book, I don't eat, I don't sleep, I just finish reading the book. That's the only thing I do. I just get so involved with it. That's all I do, and yeah, that's the problem. Is that if I get into another game, I won't get on this until that game's done, like until I 100% it or whatever. So, okay, so first of all let's get rid of these 3. Wait, not this man cannon. Let's just we'll get rid of the jet thing. So under gameplay, or sorry, under effects. It's the thruster medium. Select all of, and there's 4 of them, so goodbye to the thruster mediums. We're at 77%. Okay, man cannons, select all of, deleted, teleporters, deleted. See, we're at 63%. Oh, right, we have some vehicles out here.
Delete all these vehicles.
Yeah, delete all. Wait, no, I was gonna say all of them. Just the.
Well, then we can place them. We can just place them down again.
I'm just getting rid of the. See, I want to do it one at a time. See, the Phaeton was 3. Leave the. Wait, how many wasps are there? There is 2 wasps. Let's just get rid of them, sure. Okay, the wasps are 10 each.
Whoa.
Yeah, so
Are you
there's
kidding
20
me?
right there. So that was the... So that's the wasp is 10 each. The wraith is 1. How about the smoke?
Can I'm selecting the turrets. I just want to see. Nope, that does nothing. Turrets
Oh.
are free.
Turrets are free. Okay, the smoke, I'm at 39. They're worth 0.25 each. Oh, wait a sec. No, I didn't get them all. They're worth 1 each. Oh, I see. These ones are locked. That's why.
Well, here's a tank here. Let's see what that is. Nope, a tank. But man, those wasps. Okay, so that's
The ghost is... The ghost was free. So we're at 37%. So that accounts for a lot of stuff on here. Let's see. The stronghold...
I see right here. The 2 man cannons. Delete the 2 man cannons in the middle.
Oh, I thought I did. Oh, no, I didn't.
No, they're still here.
Oh,
they're
these
still
are...
FX.
They're human ones anyway, so...
Yeah, but there's all these other FX for energy.
Oh, those aren't on my map anyway. Those are old. I got rid of them all. Yeah, just delete everything you see in here.
Okay, because I can see that's probably a big...
Yeah, these aren't on the map, the other map. And do a select all of, and then unlock, select all of, and there we go. Okay, that's all the effects.
22.
Okay, we're down to 22. The sound effects there's a rain effect in here. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Not right here. No,
I just took out that sniper and that was 1% or 2%.
Yeah.
What else is there?
Yeah, you know what?
Whoa, what was that?
That was all the weapon pads.
Okay.
So we're at 9%. So those are all things that are legit. So let's find out what this...
So when you place down weapons, maybe try not to do weapon pads, but just
well,
do regular
have to.
weapons.
You have to do tier 1 weapons on weapons pad. That's the rule. Okay.
Oh, is that the rule?
Now see if there's anything floating up here that might... Oh, wait a sec. Let's see this piece here. No, that didn't cost anything.
Nope, that didn't cost anything.
Nothing here. I already know the glass is good. I'm just randomly deleting these things that are floating in the sky. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, hey, I spotted something. Here's this pig.
What's that?
There's this olive the pig. Nope, nothing for olive. Oh wait, we have a bounce. A bunch of gravity volume. The spinners are down here. This is where I was developing the rings. Oh wait, there's this thing here. Right, we know this is 2. Yeah, so that's 2.
That's 2%.
So everything's legit all the way down to 7. So we have to find out where this 7 is.
Well, there's a mongoose right here.
Okay, do a select all on the mongoose and delete it.
There's 2.
No, that didn't
Nothing.
change nothing. Yeah, it didn't change anything.
Should I do a select all on the trees?
Sure.
Nope.
There's
nothing.
3 different
So
kinds of trees, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, wait a sec. We have a gravity lift here. Something went to 7.
No,
Oh,
I'm deleting
sorry.
all the trees. Nothing.
Yeah, okay. So the gravity lifts did nothing. The signs did nothing.
What about these bouncers?
Hold on a second.
Nope. That did nothing.
12 hill markers. Nothing. Turn off the snow. Right. Weather effects.
Try
Map
that.
options. None.
I don't think that doesn't affect the.
It did.
What
It took
happened?
it. It did. It
Oh, it
went
did?
down 6. The snow added 6. So
Oh,
that's got
okay.
us. That's got us down to 1%. So, well, let's try to figure out what that 1% is. Oh, it went up to 2. Yeah, FX is kind of variable. It bounces around. So let's see if it's the hill flag stands. Oh, I deleted the flag stands and the FX went up and back down again. So actually, they're just bouncing around between 1 and 2. So there's something left on the map that's 1%.
You know, I'm pretty sure that's fine being an unknown.
Yeah, I
Just
know. I know.
1%.
It's just more of a curiosity thing at this point.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. It's the snow effect, which I kind of want to keep. But if we have to
I
lose it,
wonder if you make it small, because there's small, medium, and large, right? I wonder if you keep it small.
Oh, wait a
reduce
sec.
the
There's
effects of it.
no, nothing on the bridge added to it.
So are you going to add wasps to your map?
Yes, they're already on my map. They're already counted for. So what this proves to us is that everything is just it's just stuff that's on the map that I'm keeping anyway. So we'll just have to deal with it.
Yeah.
And the way I'm going to deal with it is the six jets that are in the middle spawns. I'm going to replace with lights.
That's what I was going to say. You
Yeah,
replace
and
the jets with
that'll
lights.
clean up our budget right there, and it'll give us room for. So yeah, so that's it. That we're out of here. Yeah, I think we've got it all figured out. I thought we were on Snow Light.
The last time I checked, because when we were doing that before, it turned out to be medium.
It was medium. Well,
Yeah,
let's go.
medium.
Let's set it light and see if it makes a difference. Spawn on a fresh canvas. I really don't need to as a boy. We've determined that everything's been accounted for. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well,
Everything that
almost
we,
everything.
yeah, pretty well everything except for 1%. Like maybe it starts out at 1% anyway. We don't know that. Oh, I see. That's why I want to spawn on a fresh canvas to see if a fresh canvas is 1%. Well, either way, we made our decision. We're gonna bring back those lights for the middle 3. Or should I do the end ones? No, the end ones you can see right from the bases. It's just the middle ones that are easy to ignore.
Yeah.
But they say the problem with those is there's a light, the texture pop in or whatever. Like you're at midfield and the lights pop in and out depending on where you're standing, and it's very obvious. Like it draws your eyes to it. So let's go. First of all, let's go to map options and make the snow light. Did that change it at all? I didn't quite see. I wish they really had not used yellow and white lettering.
Okay, go back to medium, see if it goes up at all.
No.
Turn it completely off. Yeah, so it drops into E7.
Yeah.
So really, it doesn't matter. You can do lighter or medium. It doesn't affect the FX.
And I really do want to have the... Yeah, that's what, 5 or something like that. But I do definitely want snow on a snowy map. Simple as that. It's got to have snow on it. The original had snow on it. This one's going to have snow on it. Message from Hoodie Raccoon. I haven't heard that name in a long time. What does Hoodie Raccoon have to say? Nope. Nope, too laggy. Move back to Xbox. Oh, XBPX. OX. Okay, so I'm going to leave the jets as they are for now. And if it's a problem in gameplay, I'll turn them into lights. But I'm just going to keep them as they are for now.
Sure.
Now I don't know what to do. I don't want to work on the bases until Nilliputten's back in the build tomorrow. Right. Nilliputten, he's a co-forger for this. I'm going to select all of these. And... I'm going to make them tertiary color. And I'm going to make them 9, 9, 9. And I'm going to make them Forerunner. That's weird. Oh, these are grouped. That's the problem. No, I'm not going to make them Frost.
Apparently, 343 is open to the idea of custom models in Forge.
They are? Like, where we build them, send it to them, and they put them in the game? That's kind of like us doing our job for them? No. I'm just kidding.
You're right. No, I just was reading that interview on Forge Hub.
Oh, I only got halfway through that interview. I didn't...
What do you mean you went...
I was reading it. I have it bookmarked. It's up on my screen now, but I only got a third of the way through it.
Oh, well, it's on the very bottom. They're like, well, we'll see from the community what they want.
Yeah.
Because that's what would be awesome. If I could implement that and texture everything, like...
Yeah.
That would be amazing. So I don't have to use their assets, I can create my own assets.
There we go. Finished cleaning up the bridge. Why did I have 3 of those a second ago? Now I only have 2. Oh, right, because I must have had the other thing selected as well. So let's make these... tertiary, which is going to be one of the grays.
Mm-hmm.
9, 9, 9, Forerunnery.
Oh, are you gonna frost it?
No, I was thinking of frosting some things, but I kind of want to make them not frosted. Some things will be, but not everything. I was thinking of frosting these. Let's see what that looks like.
Sometimes I feel like the frost is just too overpowered.
Yeah.
Like if it's just a tad bit light.
Yeah, and
lighter,
not only that, it's on bigger pieces. You can see the repeating pattern too easily.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Of course, at 0.5, it's not too bad. Yeah, I think they look better as a big solid color anyway. Because I'm assuming that these things are hot. They're not going to give in to the frost. There's energy running through them. They're going to remain hot. That's kind of the story behind them. In my maps, everything has kind of a story. Hey?
Are these staying, these blue tubes? Like
sort of. They're going to move. They're probably going to be moving further back. But yeah, that's going to... if you look at the front of the map, that's the same tube that's on the front of the map. And only because that's that 5 pieces. 5 pieces fills that entire area and completely caps off the top of the base by making the top round. They're not going to be blue.
Right.
Yes, yes, Azaboy. All my maps have stories. And most items on the maps have a story as to why they're there, or why is this tree here. You know what I mean? Like everything has a story to it, and it helps too with for people to feel more familiar when they're in a map if things are there for a reason rather than just a randomly placed block. The tree is there because Bob... Yes, I don't know if you saw the tree episode, but that was Bob Rossing the fuck out of these trees.
Right?
Right, yeah.
It's just a happy little tree.
Happy little fucker. Wait, is it after 11? Oh, it's only 9 o'clock. I usually don't start swearing till later. I didn't realize it was so early. I thought it was getting late.
9 o'clock?
No, my iPad
like
must be... Wait, where are you? You're West Coast, right? Yes.
I'm West Coast,
8:52. There we go. I'm East Coast.
Oh, you're East.
Well, I'm not East Coast. I'm East Middle.
East Middle.
Yeah, I'm out just outside of Niagara Falls.
Oh, wait, you're in from Ontario?
I'm from Ontario.
Okay.
You couldn't tell by the accent?
Hello, fellow Canadian.
Oh, you're Canadian too?
Yeah.
Oh, neat. Where are you at?
I'm at Vancouver.
Aha. I flew over Vancouver just under a year ago.
Oh, yeah?
I saw your airport. It was lovely.
There.
Very inefficiently designed. I got off the plane, and I went to a gate, and I walked under, I walked into the airport, and I looked up, and there was a bridge over, a walkway bridge overhead. So I walked, and 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 I walked for about 20 minutes, half hour, and then I was on the bridge that I looked up at like 20 minutes earlier. And thought, why couldn't there have been a set of stairs right there?
I actually just recently moved to Vancouver.
Oh, okay.
A year ago, but I'm 28 right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I moved, but for 27 years of my life, I was living in Airdrie, Alberta, which is just outside of Calgary.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have a bunch of friends from Calgary. Do you know John?
Oh yeah, sure. There's like a million people there. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I know that John person.
So how do you like my Forerunner type platforms up here?
Where are you? Okay,
right in front of the base, above the Scorpion.
Feels like I'm walking. It's like invisible.
It is. That's like Forerunner platforms in the game. That we noticed a bunch of invisible floating Forerunner platforms, so we put them here.
Looks cool.
And you can shoot through them, throw grenades through them, but walk on them.
Nice. Yeah, Forerunner does have that design. No, wait, was that Bungie's design or 343's design?
I don't know.
Pretty sure that's
Forerunner,
343's
yeah,
design.
yeah, because it's all Forerunner, yeah. Yeah, there weren't Forerunners in the Bungie games. They might have been in the planning.
What?
Well, I meant there weren't any actual Forerunner characters, weren't there not? Because their last
Oh,
game was
okay.
Reach.
I thought you just meant. I thought you just
No,
talked
there
about
was
like
Forerunner
Forerunner. I'm like,
structures, but this is
yeah.
apparently a different Forerunner structure. The Forerunner is what's his name? He was in the chat earlier. No, was explaining it that this is from the earlier games they were the builder Forerunners, and these ones are the what do you call them? Negative Zero explained it before. They're a different type of Forerunner.
Yeah, I heard there's Forerunners. There's different types of Forerunners.
Yeah.
There's the builders,
Yeah.
and then there's
Yeah, the earlier
the
one was all
librarian
builders.
is another form one.
Yeah.
And then there's like different ones for like the military, like.
Yeah. You know, I could also build the outside platforms while I'm here. And why did these not take? Oh, they're a different piece. So let me grab these.
Oh, okay. This support truss works very well as Forerunner aesthetics.
Where?
I find. This piece, this pink and blue piece.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna use those probably right here. Well, no. At first we were gonna use them here, right? But it looked too blocky. But oh wait, maybe. Why don't I just set my snap to 45 the way it usually is?
That would be an idea.
Yeah, we are going to use those for the lower platformy things. Oh no, because you have to get in behind them. Yeah, no, they're just a bit too big for here. But yeah, they're definitely going to be used. We just haven't figured out where they're going to be used yet.
Okay.
And I think these pieces here, they have to be a little more floaty than they are. So the top ones are good. But I think what we're going to do is... I don't know what I did there, but somehow there's one in the wall. Oh no. I think I lost some of them. So hold on a second. I'm going to do my hockey puck trick. Because I think I accidentally spawned some of them into the wall. So let me fix that. And have you seen my hockey puck trick?
No, I haven't.
Here's my hockey puck trick. You place a hockey puck, and you'll see these all over the maps. Each one of them has a use. And you spawn another one, and you put it on top with magnets. So they're stacked up. Then you take the top one, and you group it with everything you want to move. So I'm going to take this and do a select all of. So there's 22 of those, and the hockey puck. And then I group them. Now I ungroup them because I accidentally grabbed the lower hockey puck as well. So here we go. So object property, select all of. Why was there 22 before and now there's only 10? That is weird. Something's going on here. I messed something up here just a second ago. Oh, right.
That's not good.
Oh, I know why. Because my select all of selected the other hockey pucks. I didn't mean to do that. So here. Select all of. So there's 12 of these things, and I group them. And then I group the top hockey puck with the group and group it together. And then I make the hockey puck the parent. There we go. And now I can move them all out of here. You see? That's what happened. This one here was stuck in the snow. I would have lost this one over here. See the one on the very end?
Yeah.
It was buried.
Okay, yeah.
It was buried inside the rock. So what this did is it allowed me to expose that it's there. Then I ungroup it, delete that one, select all again, and then select this, make it a group, make the hockey puck the parent again, which it should be number, no, I don't know what number it is. There it is. And then you just you magnetize it back to the hockey puck you put down first, and everything's right back where it belongs. So that's how you find things that are missing. I did that with the man cannon jets. I found there was one somewhere embedded way inside, and I couldn't get at it without messing everything up. So I just did a select all, stuck a hockey puck to it, raised it all up, pulled it back out, put it back in again.
Yeah.
And slapped it back down to where they were. So that's just how you recover stuff in this game. So that you don't have to move things out of position. So let me see now. These things here, they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Select all of. There's 11. So there's 4 more somewhere. There's one there. One there.
I guess, yeah, I mean, hockey puck is a nice technique. I'll like, my preferred method is just go select all, move them, and then move them back.
Well, this way,
this
way you don't have to worry about the position. They end up exactly where you grab them from. Okay, so I'm missing more because there's 10 of them here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's 3 more somewhere. Oh right, I know how to do that. I will just deselect some.
I found some.
Where are they?
Well, yeah, you over here where I am. There's one at least. Like over in all these objects. No, look up. Yeah, over here.
There's one down here. It keeps drawing me into this piece here. Oh, there's one inside this wall here. The other side. Okay, where are you again?
Over here.
Where's here? What side?
I'm shooting.
I can't hear you. Oh, I don't have game audio on.
Oh, okay. Go on the other side of the Avalanche.
Okay, so ice side.
Other side, yeah. Okay, now look to your right and up where all those blocks are. In the sky, yes.
Oh, that's a different one, isn't it?
Well, it's selected.
Oh, you're right. It is too. Okay, get rid of that one. So I think there's one. I think there's one more stuck inside.
Oh, no, right here. Found it.
Oh, you found it? Okay.
It's right here in the middle.
Okay, I still have 9, and there should be 7.
Okay, you do select all again.
Let's see.
What about this one right here?
It's a different one.
Behind.
It's a different shape. There's 2 similar the shape. The one right behind here.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's got a straight back. The other ones are boomerang shaped. This one's like a wing. It's the back is straight. I'm going to be using those 2.
Ah, okay.
So I think what I've done
so
is
there's 2 more,
I think
right?
there's 2 more stuck in the rock on the other side. So I'm going to do the hockey puck thing again.
Yeah, but just raise it a lot higher. Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, or pull it sideways, one or the other.
Or yeah, pull it sideways.
So, select all. And then this, and group. And...
Wait, look. Is it just me or this tree is very untextured?
That can happen.
It's like blurred. Almost like in texture on the Xbox One. Or actually almost like a Nintendo 64.
Okay, can we see if you see any more moving?
Right there.
Where?
7, 8, 9. There's these two.
Oh,
right
they were
here.
behind.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
they're
maybe
in.
they're there for a reason.
They are. They're the inside corridor. I forgot about those pieces. Okay, no harm done. Just put them back. Yeah. Okay.
GG.
Mystery solved. Yet another mystery solved. Yeah, they are the inside hallway thingy here. I thought these were the straight backed ones, but they aren't. Oh yeah, they are the crooked ones. There we go. I just never looked at the bottom of them. Okay, so that's those pieces. So 4 of them. You know what? Let me adjust them perfectly first. Oh, there's only supposed to be 6. This one's a spare one as well. There's only supposed to be 6 up the front of the base.
Okay.
So let me set the Z coordinate the same on all of them. And let me line them up to this platform. Because I want them to be floating slightly off this platform so they don't look like they're wedged in here. I want them to be floating. But just slightly. There we go at 20. And let's move them all to the same X location, or X position as exposition? Not exposition, X position. And I'm going to line it right up at the front here. Oh, wait a sec, I can... Yeah, I'll line it right up at the front of this. You know, I'll look up at it, that's what I'll do. As soon as it lines up with that piece there. So change my X coordinate and bring them in. There we go, perfectly lined up. No, it's not perfectly lined up. I must have lined it up with something else.
Hey, I'm gonna get going.
Alrighty, thanks for helping.
Yeah,
Thanks
no
for
problem.
helping me with those rings and clearing up some thoughts about them. So yours had a much better spin than mine did. So I'm gonna have to rework mine, I think.
If you can figure out a way to get those things to spin on its own, that would be great.
Well,
I
did.
I might try later on myself.
Hopefully, maybe
Well,
they'll.
yeah, you didn't.
Maybe
but for
they'll
some
figure
reason,
out
it's like, nope.
why they broke in the first place, and because it just makes no sense. Like, they were beautiful. They were one of the most beautiful things I've ever forged, and now they're just a mess. So.
Right. All right. Well, take care.
Yep. Thanks a lot for your help.
Yeah.
And thanks for keeping me company.
Yeah, I know you're lonely.
Yeah.
Forging.
Alrighty, take it easy.
See ya.
Let's move these back just a hair. Or... There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, wait, no, that is in the correct position, or it's very close. Oh, wait, no, that should be moving. Oh, whatever. They're in a good position. I'm happy with them. So now I don't know how wide they're going to be, so I'm going to take a 32-foot block. (32 by 32 by 32). And I'm going to put it in the middle of the map, which I know is 60. That's not right. Why are these things not... Movement type world. Pivot is origin, center of mass. Let's see if that makes a difference. Actually, I'm just going to delete it. Spawn another one. Not prefabs. Primitives, simple. 32, 32, 32. Position. Yeah, you see that should be 6 or 60. Let's just magnetize it to this plate here. Magnetize it to something. Whatever. Let's see what the position is. 76. Well, that's 16 over from 60. That's 76. So I know it's centered, but this should be at 6. The measurements are kind of baffling me tonight. I'm sure it's just a setting I have wrong. Anyhow, all I was meant to do with this is to take this piece and not magnetize it, but magnetize the things to it. Well, no, here, let me magnetize it to the corner of this thing first. Okay, now set it to 76. Oh, it is 76. And then magnetize these to it. Well, that's odd. The magnets are only on one side of this. They aren't in the center. So that's not a big deal. I will just select them both. No. Select them one at a time. And move them over. That one's 92. So we know it'll be an even number, whatever it is. That's 60, so that's perfectly positioned. Now we have to figure out where these platforms are actually going to be in relation to that. So what I'll do is I'll duplicate this. Let's do it on the other side where there's room. That's a 32, so let's find something that's bigger. Let's try a 48. Too big. $32 is the right size, or is too small. 48's too big. I don't think we have anything that's in between. I'm sure there's something that's the right size. Oh, wait a sec. Yeah, we can just... it's just for a magnet we're working on. We'll just find one that's 8 foot. There we go. To make it an even 40. There we go. Come on. There we go. So, that's perfect. So all this means is we take this block and stick it through here, and that's the measurements. Let me get rid of that. That's what we're sticking these things to. So that goes back to the nearest 0. Boy, that's a lot of posts in a row. I can't read them all. I should just get you in here to talk. That'd be easier. Object properties. Position to the nearest 0. Oh, you don't have a mic? Ah, no problem. You know, we discovered that the cell phone mics work on Xbox Live. Sorry, the Xbox app. You know, the kind with the where it's like the earbud with the little mic that's on the wire. Oracle used one earlier. Xbox PC Party Chat is stupid sometimes. Yeah, they just updated it. It's not that bad. Okay, so there's that one. And this one here, we will ungroup that because we're going to stick that to the block as well, so that it's perfectly positioned between those. We're going to move it back in a moment, but for now, all right, there's no central magnet on these pieces, so what I'll do is I'll take the width is 4, so I'll make the width on this 4. No, it's got to be 16 20 minus 4 is 16, and that's a 16 foot piece. So 16 foot to the center. So 20, yes, 20 is right in the middle. So there we go. But we can move it back. Actually, I'm going to use a bigger piece. I'm going to use a 32 by 32 on that. So let me do that first. So invisible wall 32 by 32. Wall 32 by 32 by 1. There we go. And we can just stick that to this other one with magnets so that we know it's in the right place. Now we'll adjust the height of these later because I'm not 100% sure what the height is yet, but we'll adjust that later. So now this piece should be 20 units. No, it's a different size, so it's going to be 12. It's going to be 20 minus, oh, whatever. We can eyeball it and see that it's the right position. So we're going to keep that as it is because this is an invisible block that makes these platforms or floaty platforms, but you'll still be able to walk on them. Like so. So there's that. And as I said, we'll adjust the height after. But yeah, that's perfectly fine where it is. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to group this so I can just duplicate it on the other side. Oh, wait a second. No, I need... right, I have to color it first. No, I don't. I have to delete it. Because I'm just going to grab this one and bring it over. There we go. Just raise it up till you get Z fighting or until it sticks through, either way. There we go. Nice. So we're going to group those together so that we can duplicate them to the other side. Get rid of that one. And we'll figure out the positioning of those in a second. So yeah, that's done. This is done. Oh, no, wait. I wanted this platform to move in. I don't want it touching that one there. Right, so we do... ungroup. I'll just delete this one, undo it again in a second. I just want to move this one closer so that it's not anywhere near those. And why did I not? Okay. Why did I not group them together before I moved them? There we go. I forgot to group them together. There we go. Okay. Back to where I was 20 seconds ago. Okay, here we go. Move this back in. About there. A little further out. There we go. Now this isn't where this is the final resting place of this. This is going to slide over a bit so that the narrow parts by this. Anyhow, let's get the one on the other side to the exact same position. Oh, quiet. It's doing that. Oh, there we go. It's not magnetizing to the piece I want it to magnetize to. That's okay. I know how to fix that. There we go. So these pieces right here are for this door here, so I'm just going to pick them up and put them out of the way. We'll fix those later. Okay, so these pieces get magnetized to there, and to the nearest zero. And this was at 27 units from the wall. So we're just going to magnetize it to this piece here and move it to 27. There we go. This area is done. Well, except that they were the wrong height, but we'll sort that out in a bit. I wonder if the angle of the... No, I like that piece. Yeah, it'll do. You see, it's the most economical way to make this kind of bridge, or this kind of platform. We're going to colorize these as well. So tertiary... Tertiary. There we go. So those are going to have the same shiny look to them. That's not where they're going, but close enough. Oh, right. And these pieces here. Might as well color these as well. There we go. They will have the same look as well. Now the base itself isn't going to be the same shiny texture to it. It's going to be a bit different for because I don't want the whole map to be the Forerunner texture, and I'll show you something I did in the middle here. Oh, that was a PlayStation mic, right? Okay, it is a PlayStation mic, but it's the exact kind of mic that you get with cell phones. Because I have a few of them that I got with the cell phone. They're almost identical, but the PlayStation mic is mono, where actually I think the cell phone ones are mono too, but they do have two earbuds. Anyhow, I changed the texture on these as well. I wanted to give them a bit of a texture, but make it so you couldn't really see what the texture is. So I didn't like them. They looked too plasticky before, and so what I did is on these I used the marble texture. And these, they're not going to be blue, but the more I see them in blue, the more I want to keep them in blue. They just look so good in blue. So these may end up in blue. We'll see when the final art pass happens. We might change them to pink. I have no idea what we're going to do with them, but the more I see them in blue, the more they look good. Oh, you want to see something interesting? This is just weird. Weird. And this is just since the update. I'm going to change the color on these to be a bright color so that you can see. Okay, and I'm going to change the background color to be a darker color. There we go. Now watch this. Watch what happens when I back out. Can you see that on stream? I don't know why it happens. It only happens when they're in shadow. You see? That is really weird. Now, if you took this thing out and put it in the sun, it wouldn't do it. If you put it like in the shadow in here, it would do it. But as soon as it shines light on it, it doesn't happen anymore. But it's just so strange, and it's so strange that I might leave it. Because I don't know why it happens. I know it's a level of detail thing, but it's just weird too that it's only in shadow. See, if I take this piece and put it out here, oh, it does it out here too. Oh, I thought it only happened in shadows, but it's so strange that the level of detail on these things got so messed up. It's almost like I don't think I'm going to report this bug. I kind of like it. Okay, so where are we at? We have the lovely front platforms. And we have these things sticking out. And these are going to be out like this. And they're going to more line up with the contour of the wall. So they're going to be kind of like this. And the idea of these things here, actually they're going to be lower, is when players are on this platform, they have some cover that they can hide behind. If they're making a flag run up here, they don't want to be completely exposed. So there's a couple of these barriers on the original. You have to kind of zigzag in around them. But the idea is they provide cover. Now, I think that these barriers themselves should be in a bit. So I should check the Halo 3 map, but I think, right, sorry, my mistake. These four are in. They aren't all in the same position. Because these ones are actually much wider than the other two. But I think I'm going to take these four and I'm going to move them in a bit. I'm going to move them in about halfway up the platform, so right about there. because they kind of provide a little bit of cover side to side as well. Yeah, because the top of the base, you don't want it to be too open. You want some good battles going on side to side across the top here. So let's see what that looks like from a distance. Yeah. Now this, as I said before, this is probably going to move back. This is just sitting here for now, but that whole thing is probably going to move back. Why don't I do that right now? Yeah, that's more like it. See, the front of the base is coming along. I think these ones here too, we're gonna put the smaller one underneath it. So where is the smaller one? There it is, right there. And wouldn't you know it, I already decorated it, so that's nice. Oh wait. Yeah, that's the straight back one. So we're going to use this elsewhere. This is the one that we use for the platforms themselves. See, they go like that, and they are the platforms. So the one I'm looking at is this one here. And let's put that down here. And now I want to see what angle these are at. So I have to take my snap down to 1% or 0.5%, so that I can just look at what these. Wait, I'm gonna save it here first, just so I don't mess these up. The rotation is 65 degrees, so let me do the same with this one. Of course, it's the other way around, so let's just try this. Yeah, see, it's the other way around. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip that around the other way. Then flip it up. Then set it to 65 degrees. Okay, so it's not going to go to 65 degrees. So we're going to line it up by eye. There we go. We just magnetize it to the other piece, and then we're just going to rotate it. Oh, there we go. 65 degrees. I don't know if I've explained this before, but every XY coordinate can be described as a different XYZ coordinate, and sometimes the game goes back and forth between the two. You can't hear me. I don't know why. Is that better? Is it just I'm moving away from the mic? See, after a while my mic tends to push away. Okay, we're good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take this piece, and its position is like so. I'm going to move it back. Okay, and then I'm going to duplicate it. And stick it to this one by magnets. And move it back just a bit. Just enough that I can grab it. Okay, then grab both of them. And set their X coordinate to be the same. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I was looking at that one there, wondering why it was... Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. Dang it. Okay, let me... I have to fix that one again. I accidentally grabbed the wrong one, so... So I just had to put that one back where it was. So, grab this one. Yeah, they all look alike. And that one. There we go. Got the right two this time. And let's set their Z coordinates and their Z coordinates the same. And their X coordinates the same. So let's bring them down to the ground. See, these are just additional cover, but I want it to kind of match the ones that are already up there. I suppose I could have just magnetized them to the bottom. That would have made more sense. There we go. Yeah, and these are just more for cover for side to side. And I'll match those up with those. So I'll just eyeball it until I see it. If I'm going the right way. Am I going the right way? I'm going the wrong way. There we go. See, just a little more cover from side to side. So it matches the other ones, but they're shorter and they're a bit smaller. But the position matches the taller ones. So let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that's really coming along. I'm liking that. Once we get rid of these measuring sticks, it's going to look great. Okay, so this piece here has to line up with that. So let's make another one of those for the other side. Oh no, wait, we can't have one on this side because that's where our fly vehicle is going to go. So that's going to be exclusively on this side. And it's just going to back up slightly to the wall, but you know what, that it's not big enough. It doesn't provide enough cover. So I'm going to have to use the let me just set that aside for now. I'm gonna have to use the bigger one. That's a flat back. Wait, this is a strut. Maybe I'm missing a strut. So let me just go look at struts. Okay, so struts. I don't know where struts are. Not accents. Supports. Struts. There we go. Right, we're going to be using a bunch of these, so I'm going to just spawn one of each. Because I want to color them all to the same color palette. So yeah, I just want to grab them all at the same time and color them all the same. So detailed. Looks like we got some more details. More. Wait, I can delete that one, correct? Because that's the same as this one. It's 46 by 1 by 12. Yeah. Oh, whatever. I'll delete it after. Okay, so that's all of them. So this one I can get rid of. And this is the 96 by 16, which is not the same as that. Oh, wait, that's there. 96 by 16, so I have one of these. And this is a 92 by 24, which I think is the same as these. 92 by 24, so I'll get rid of that one. And, right, sorry, this was the 46 by 12. Which I don't have any of. Okay, so that's good. So these are all the pieces we're going to be picking from for the small detail in our base and any floating piece, and for the vehicle cover that's out here, that's going to be using some of those as well. So I'm just going to go through and make them all the same color. Just so I don't have to colorize them or change the color on them later. There we go. So, and in this case, I think we're going to stick with, we're going to go the reverse. We're going to go tertiary. Tertiary, primary, tertiary. 999. And these are all going to have the Forerunner aesthetic. There we go. And I missed one. Tertiary, primary, tertiary, 999. There we go. Oh, did I miss this one too? Anything else I missed? Oh, I missed these two. Oh, let's see. One was buried underneath the other. Oh, maybe one of... Oh, I have one of them. There we go. So I can pluck from these, and I'm going to go and delete all the other ones that are out here that I definitely do not need. Ooh, what's that? A breakout panel. That kind of is something else I'll be looking at, so I'm going to bring that over here too. Because I'm going to be definitely using that piece. I'm going to add some color to it right now. And I'm going to have to see if there's more breakout panels. I'll do that later, though. I won't bore you with that now. Oh, correct. Ah, right. See, look at all the color options on that. These pieces get stuck to whatever the primary color is, and then you can't change them. And you can't make them metallic. So let me just delete that, and I will definitely not be using that. So yeah, you, go away. I don't want you. And there's another breakout panel I won't be using. Oh right, this is something else I think looks really cool. And not so much the back, but the front has got a really neat look. And when you... Oh, no color options. Never mind. Ha! Oh, also right, and I forgot, all these pieces have, I think all have light bake on. So let me just get it all turned off right now. Try not to miss any. And I don't care if I grab the pieces in the background, that's not a big deal. I grabbed some walls. Yeah, I don't want to unlock them. I'll just face this direction. I think that's all of them. And turn the light bake off. There we go. And do the same with this. I'll just do a select all. Get the rest of the stuff later. Okay, so the piece I was going to use for this here, this cover piece, I think was going to use the straight, the boomerang that with the straight back. I think I hit the wrong button on the D-pad. Oh, it takes forever to generate light on this map. There we go. Okay, so what piece was it again? It was that one, I think. Or is that the one that's in it right now? Let's yeah, that's the piece that was there already, which is too small. So I'm going to grab the big one that has the straight back, which is this one here, which is the same piece that I used for the floors. So at least they'll look good together. And it can't find any magnets. Oh well. Oh right, the floor is not the right height. I keep forgetting about that. This is going to be the right height in a second. Yes, it has to meld in with this piece right here. So let's just do that first. I knew something was wrong with that. 25.7. You can check mics now. Yeah, you got your broken mic fixed. Okay. Actually, I don't. We can do it on the. Are you on the Xbox app? We can do it that way. I don't see your name. You aren't signed on. Oh, I grabbed the wrong piece. Oh well, I don't want that piece there anyway. And I'm missing one of these. Three. You haven't used your mic since 2014. Okay, so once again, I'm missing, I have 2 things and it says I have 6 of them. So I'm going to figure out where they were. There's 1, 2, 3. So I will deselect this, deselect this, deselect this, and it's saying it's down there somewhere. Is it inside the base? Did I push it in the base by mistake? Wait a sec, what are those? It's saying it's under the base. Okay, I'm gonna have to use my hockey puck trick and find them. Select all of, there's 6. And then select this, group. Find the, make the ring the parent. There's 1, 2, 3. Ah, yes, they are there. They're inside the base. I think they were part of the structure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the 6th one? Nothing's loading. Oh. Try downloading the latest version of the Xbox app. Delete it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's supposed to be 6. So where is the 6th one? Let's just go all the way up. Maybe I've got 2 welded together. Yeah, maybe 2 of them are stuck together. I don't see it anywhere. And if it was anywhere, it'd be showing up by now. Oh. There it is. It was way above my head. I didn't see it there. Oh, it was must have been one from the other group. That's what it was. From the main cluster. So let's just put them all back. Wait a sec. There's the 1, 2, 3, 2 inside the base, and the 1 from the main cluster. Okay, so I found all 6. Okay, we're good. Good to go. Oh, right, except 1 is... One was right, it was embedded, so this one here is embedded. So we can fix that. We're just going to ungroup. And we're going to group it again. Select all of, but not this one. You're bad. Group that. See what I did there? I just made the same group I did earlier, except excluded the one piece I want to delete. So now we can put them all back into position except for that one. There we go. And you can just stay there. I can do it. I can ungroup everything now. I just want to see why these ones were in here. I see why. It's just decorative. And I kind of like them there, so I'm not going to mess with them. Yeah, because the original map kind of has a structure that's sort of like that, except it goes up like that and then it goes around. So we'll just leave that as it is. We can always address it later if it's a problem with piece count. I don't know why that startled me, but it did. Okay, so this one here can go down. And I'm just going to magnetize it to this one. There we go. For some reason the magnets are not lining up. Even though they're the same piece. Weird. Oh well. Not too concerned about that. Okay, what was I trying to do? Right, I was trying to put this one in the middle. No, I was trying to find the floor height. So this one here and this one here match up to the height of this floor, so it's got to go down 1 unit. So all that was just to do this. There we go. Now let's put it down 1, not up 1. There we go. Okay. Right. This is integral. This is part of the wall and the floor. My magnets are being a real bitch tonight. So I'll just shut them off. Okay, there's that piece there. And let's make sure the height's the same. See, the reason I do that is because when the narrowest part of this wall has to line up with this. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do both at the same time. So this one and this one. So it'll all make sense in about 10 seconds. What happened? Oh, I lost one of them. There we go. See, I'm just going to butt those up to this piece here. Yes, as I said, it's all going to make sense in a second. See there. That was all just to do that. But why are we stuck here? Oh, right. There. As I said before, they are the wrong height. They are the right height now. See, I'm using the monitor trick where you slide the monitor over these to see where the actual intersection is. See, there's still a bump here. Even though this appears to be lower than this, there is still a bump that players are going to get snagged up on. So I'm going to lower it one more unit. And try it again. And there's still a bump there. And still a bump. Let me see if it's on the other side as well. Well, that's weird. It's not on the other side. Let's see if it's from this direction. Yes, it is. So let's bring them down one more unit. That's a lot thinner than it looks. Yeah, you see this piece here is 27. Oh, it's 25.8. Never mind. Signed in and out and still not working. Anyhow, this is nice and smooth now. Still a wee bit of a bump, but you know what? Art pass, right? We'll adjust that at art pass. So this piece here must come out to the middle of this one. And I can't grab that, so I'm just going to slide this block over. Actually, this piece is fine where it is. This piece has to come over, and we're going to get a third one in the middle, okay? So all this has to do is line up with this piece here that we already measured, correct? Did we already measure that one? Yeah, no, we didn't. It should be 2. There we go. Now this piece lines up with it. You see how thick this is compared to that? I went to grab it, and see, I grab here, and it grabs the blocker. It doesn't grab this piece. So this piece is a lot thinner than what it looks like. It looks like it's 10 units thick. It's actually maybe 2 units thick, or 1 even. So there I go. I grab the strut. That's probably why the magnets are in a weird position too. The magnets don't line up on it. So let's just slide this into the middle. That's not in the middle. Huh. Okay, because it's supposed to be in the middle of this one here. These struts are odd pieces. They don't seem to take to the measure. They aren't like okay, it's 4 instead of 2. Okay, now it makes sense. Anyhow, I'm just babbling about stuff. It's all making sense now. So, line this back up the way it was. 43. The height is 25.8. Let me see, confirm that. No, it's not. it's got to go up above this one. Okay, not a big deal. I know what to do. I'm going to duplicate this. It's a really odd piece to work with because it is not as thick as it looks. And it doesn't stick to the magnets where you expect it to, you see? But we'll get it to work. You see, I'm going to see something here. Yeah, look at that. It's not even here. You see, I should be getting caught up on it. And you don't. So it's not even 1 unit thick. It's like the same thickness as a shield. But I'm going to use that to my advantage because it looks like it adds texture here, but it doesn't actually do anything. So I'm going to stick one of these right in the center of the map. And I'm going to line the other ones up with it. And these are going to be our front platforms. So there we go, 76. Oh, what was the height again? 25.3 on the height. And I'm just going to verify that it does not bump when you walk on it. Perfectly smooth. So, 25.3. So you see that one's on the center here. This one is going to be on the center here, which means that this has to come over. There we go. Oh, that can go back a bit. That's almost too far out now. There we go. And I think that's it. I think that's where they're going to go. There we go. You see what I mean? How it provides cover because they zigzag. You see? The idea is the player walks around that. And if you look on the original map, it has the same sort of thing where you get really good cover from left to right, but you can easily maneuver through it without getting snagged on anything. And that's kind of what I was going for. It doesn't look the same as the Halo 3 version of the map, but functionally it's very close. It's when you make your flag run and you decide to take the sneaky path, you have cover on your back there. And I guess I'm going to have to extend this sneaky path because that doesn't quite reach this piece now, but we'll fix that. That's not a problem. And we'll make sure these don't Z-fight in the final product. Oh, right, and this has to go up now. Alright, we should select both of them because they will both be the same. And let's raise them up. It should be a 0.8, I believe. I should go up higher. Whoop. There we go, nice and smooth. It doesn't look smooth, but it is smooth. And we can take these and pull them out a little bit further because they're a bit close, so they don't float as much as I thought they would. So let's pull these out right to even with these poles, which is kind of where they're supposed to be. Actually, no, they're not, but either way, we're going to pull it out. Not as far out as the main platform, so there we go. There we go, our platform's coming along. Now, just going to duplicate that on the other side. Oh right, I keep forgetting. This one can't have that because this is our wasp nest. So right, this one will not have cover here. So what we'll do with that is we'll move the cover for this one to the intersection here, and then we'll move it back a bit. Let's see what that looks like from this side. Yeah, still provides some cover. And then maybe we'll duplicate that on the other side of that as well. Yeah, that's what we'll do. There we go. And the other thing I like about this is it gives players a place to hide if they think someone's going to come out in the with the wasp, and they can jack the wasp. See, we don't want it so they can go in and steal it, because we'll have safeguards for that. But they'll be able to hide behind this barrier and jack it whenever they... There we go. Very good, very good. Now, the lower versions of these, I think we'll use the small boomerangs again, and we will use them in the same angle as up here. So I'm just going to duplicate that, and I'm going to stick them with magnets to this one, and then to this one. Did you download a new version of the Xbox app? Because apparently there was a considerable update. And don't use the smart glass. Just get rid of, if you have the two smart glass apps, just get rid of them and just get the actual Xbox app. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be doing 4 of these, not 2 of these. So let's put another one here. And another one here. I will set these manually, width-wise, I will set manually. Because they, as I said, the magnets don't line up, so let's fix that. 164 for that one. $132. That one will be 20. And this one will be perfect. Yeah, 12. Okay, so let's just grab all 4 of those and figure out where they're going. Turn off magnets. And they're going to be right around where these poles are here. So let's set the Z coordinate. Be fairly low, but not touching the ground. Actually, these can be in the ground. We'll see what they look like. Yeah, maybe I'll just make them slightly lower than the platform and then call it a day. Yeah, so that's what I'll do. I'll set them... Yeah, set them lower than the platform so they aren't touching the platform. And then move them to the front. Right to where their counterparts are. And see what that looks like. Yeah, and it kind of gives you a visual representation of where the edge of the platform is too, see? Right, like that. Yep, this is coming along. I just want to make sure the coloring is the same on all of them, so let's just ooh, look at that. So there was a few that were different, so now they're all the same. That's a good place to save, I think. I also think it's a good place to pack it in, because I have some good successes going tonight. Let's try it out first. You know what? I think these should be... Oh no, those are fine. Those are fine. Those are the small ones, so they're fine. And see what it looks like from a distance. Not from anywhere a player would ever be, but... It's kind of missing something up front, but I think once we get rid of these platforms that are all obstructing the view and get rid of all those yellow or those markers. Actually, I don't think we need those anymore. think we have it figured out, except for these two. I'm going to leave here. I'm going to get rid of the ones that I don't think we need. I'll leave those there. Get rid of these. Yeah, just in case we move those platforms. And I'll keep those up there. So I'll just get rid of the ones where I know we won't be making any changes, any further changes. There we go. They look kind of small in that space compared to Halo 3, but Halo 3 these walls were much thicker than what we're using here, but I don't have a problem with that. I think I would like to add to these, like duplicate these and put them against, or you know what, duplicate these pieces. That's what it is. That piece is in behind there. That'll do then. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I just think that these had more cover from side to side, but I'll check with the Halo 3, and if I need more cover, I'll take another one of these and kind of do one of those. What happened? Oh, right, this isn't solid. These are chromas in here. So there's this little secret area here. Yeah, I don't really want to put these on it, but if I have to, I will. I'll keep that option for later. So I think we did a good day's work. We never got the we got the front of the base done, so that's good. Oh, we got a tree way up there. We figured out where our effects all went to, and it all adds up, except for 2%. The main thing is the wasps, which are only going to show up, I believe, in Slayer. As far as I know, testing will determine that, but as far as I know for now. So we really aren't going to have to worry about our effects budget. And in Slayer, if some effects don't show up, not so much a big deal. This is an objective map. And somebody's moved my turret. That's not where the turret goes. Somebody's moved the turret. I'm going to have to measure that again. Dang it. This one's fine, but someone moved the other turret. It's supposed to be right about there. Yeah, and it's on a weird angle too. So I'll fix that. It's an easy thing to measure. Actually, I have the measurements down in my notebook. Why don't I do that right? No, it's about 50 pages of measurements in there. So where are we at? So as a boy, as I asked, did you Oh, you are using the Xbox app. And it is not working. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. Anyhow, I'm going to pack it in here. I'm very happy with what we've got so far. And as I said before, everything you see here, none of it's final. It's final until we do an art pass. But this is kind of how I want the front to look, because you have to have some kind of cover across the top of the base. And that kind of gives it the cover that I'm looking for. Yeah. And I like my floaty platforms. And see, the floaty platforms also have kind of guides where you can go on them. Even though you don't see it, it tells you where you can and can't walk on it. So it's not like you have to guess. There's a thing up here and a thing down there that shows you where they are. Yeah, perfect. Anyhow, I'm going to pack it in. The floor sounds sticky? What do you mean it sounds sticky? It sounds crunchy, just like the ground does. Huh. Yeah, it sounds crunchy, sort of like it when you're walking on the ground. Oh, I'm stuck. Good thing you can do that. So, do you like the pretty front of our base? These are set to team colors. And if you get into a game type where the sides change, these will change with the base as well. So these are the only things we're going to be using to represent base colors, and they are set to the objective of the game. So, as I said, if you're in an assault game type or something like that that changes sides, the coloring on your base is going to change colors to reflect the side that you're on. So that was one of my early objectives, and it's something we're going to pull off, I'm sure. Anyhow, I'm packing it in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around for 6 hours or whatever this took, 5 hours, and we'll see you all next time. Good night, Oracle. You're probably asleep by now, but good night. Good night, Azaboy. See you later. What's not working for Decane? Oh, the activity feed is not working. That's weird. My activity feed is working just fine. Oh, wait a sec. Yeah, there's only 2 things in it. No, you're right. Activity feed's broken. I can see it popular now and suggested for you, but no one else's things are in it. So yeah, the activity feed must be down. All right, good night, everyone. Connie says good night, Oracle. All right, and I just have to figure out where my buttons are to shut this down. Okay, see everyone. See everyone later.